It is a beautiful sight. The Rockies off in the distance. We are in Calgary for this year's Tim Hortons Brier. This afternoon, the championship pool begins with a Battle of Alberta. In search of title number 5, Kevin Cooey was the cream of the crop in Pool B. He has been second 3 straight seasons. Can Brendan Bottcher finally break through? It should be a dandy from the Tim Hortons Brier. The round robin, of course, began last Friday. It wound up last night here at Winsport Arena. So let's get you caught up on Pool A and how it wound up. It was MacEwan stealing 11 wins over Yukon, and Alberta wins 7-5 over BC. But it was a dramatic late shot. There was a 45-minute delay for an ice repair. They were never really sure who was shot. They were running down on time on their clock, and so this was left for Brendan Bottcher. Thiessen stayed with it, angle it back across the top, raise it through for 3 for the win. Darren Moulding, their third, says this was their best win ever as a team, considering all that happened around the game. And it was a dramatic win as well for Howard Madaw as they get 2-10. And it was New Brunswick, James Grattan in contention all week. Worst game for him, 54%, as Territories stole 3. So from the 18, we're now down to the grade 8 in each pool. There you see the teams advancing on A and B, and now we'll cross over. And on this Friday afternoon, we say hello, Canada, one more time. Welcome back to our Tim Hortons Brier coverage. Cheryl Russ alongside. Just a quick thanks to all the teams that are heading home now. We thank them and wish them safe travels and stay well. So it is Cooey against Alberta Bottcher. And Cooey, look at, here he is, 7-1. But when we've watched him, it looks like they're winning sometimes in spite of themselves.
Yeah, on paper, they could be arguably the most talented team here. But on the ice, sometimes they're not even a team. We saw that last night a couple times. They have to establish the roles. They only had 4 spiels before this. They haven't quite figured that out. Sometimes they have, sometimes they haven't. And the weak link right now is Cooey's in-turn draw, 76%. Bottcher will exploit that.
That win last night, as I mentioned, Darren Moulding thinks it's their best ever. What it showed to me was composure.
Yeah, Bottcher's composure to make that shot after what they dealt with. It really shows character and really what this team is made of. And they're going to need grit and composure today against this wildcard team. They will stack rocks up in the middle, play for that big shot. Alberta's going to have to be on high alert, make sure they survey, and don't let them have a shot to take them out of the game early.
So it is the championship pool. Everybody into the pool now. It is Cooey against Bottcher and Alberta.
I do think there's a couple big takeaways, though, that I learned the last few years. A few really good learning lessons. And those are the things you got to try and focus on. Things that are repeatable, that are probably going to come up again. We've got to be coming into form. We've got to be, playing our best. And hopefully that gets us into the playoffs.
If we can just roll with the punches, keep our composure out there, that's what it takes. You don't get many opportunities against the best teams. To be able to have that success when you know you're competing against the best teams is a special feeling, and hopefully we can do it again.
The 2021 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you in part by OK Tire and BKT Tires, by Home Hardware, Here's How, by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada, and by Tim Hortons. Get your Tim's run without the run. Order delivery today through the Tim Hortons app.
Well, still discussing the ice issue last night. Darren Moulding on the left is an ice maker in his own right at Lacombe and Bentley Curling Clubs, talking with the head ice technician, Greg Owasco, who prepared the surface today as normal. The repair last night was sufficient, so there should be no problems today. Let's meet the teams now. It's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. The wildcard team, Cooey from the Glencoe Club right here in Calgary with Kevin Cooey, Ben Hebert, John Morris, and BJ Neufeld. Morris, however, will hold the brush. for Cooey. The Alberta champions out of the Saville Community Sports Centre in Edmonton. Brendan Bottcher, backed up by Karek Martin, Brad Thiessen, and Derek Mulder. So, you know, further to Cheryl's point about Cooey's aggressiveness with Last Rock, he will not have it here in the first. He will play the Redstones. Alberta won the draw to the button, so it will be Bottcher with the hammer playing the yellow. And to get us underway, the Cooey lead is Ben Hebert. So what does it mean? How big a deal is it, do you think, Cheryl, for Alberta to have Last Rock in the first?
Well, I think it's a very big deal because they don't have as much control of the end through Last Rock. So the biggest thing for them will be rocks in play, try to force Alberta to a single, get the hammer back, and that's when they can try to do some damage.
Keep going, keep going.
Good job, Benny.
And as predicted, Ben starts the game off with an out turn. 70% of his shots this week, which is actually down. He's usually even higher than that. I've seen him as high as 82, 83% out turn.
Yeah! Top throw. Great throw.
Well, they're not wasting any time, are they? I mean, up goes a center guard from Cooey.
As far as it goes. As far as it goes. Go, 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 go,
You would
go,
think
go,
Team
go.
Bottcher would know the sheet very well. They spent a lot of time on it last night.
Yeah, they just looked at it for 45 minutes. Let's take a look at the keys to the game, and we will start with Cooey.
Well set up shots. Both these teams are so even. They're so good. They can make all the shots at the end of an end. So it's all so crucial for Cooey that the early rocks are in the right spots, that he can do his thing. And then Olympian, and what I mean by that is John Morris. He's one of those rare athletes that can raise his level in the big moment. This is a big moment. John's 5%
Roll it big.
below Brad
good shot.
Thiessen, which is unusual. Partly style of play, I would suggest, Cheryl.
All right, keys now for Team Alberta.
Well, I think all else being equal, it's the time together that this Team Bottcher has had versus this new Team Cooey. It's their fifth Brier. Their chemistry has been tested under pressure. They're not four individuals. They're actually one team. And when there isn't so much to choose from with execution, the advantage might go to this front end of Bottcher's. Their ability to carve a rock on a come around or hold a run back, that could make the difference in the point on the board.
Keys to the game are brought to you by Scotty's, Canada's #1 tissue.
Johnny, make the roll.
Roll or long roll. Wait. Forward. Forward.
This Bottcher front end is also playing 90%, both Brad and Carr.
Forward. Whoa, whoa. Clean. Whoa, whoa. Clean. Clean, yep. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa, whoa. Off. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Bend. Yep, bend. Hard.
Shot, Johnny.
Good shot.
Good spot there. So looking to get rid of them both, Cheryl. Is that further to your point on Bottcher's style of play?
It is. He will open it up. He definitely has a calculated style of game. He knows exactly how he wants each end. And one of the big things that Darren Moulding said to me that they noted last year is if they stayed close up until about the half or the sixth end, that they had a significantly higher winning percentage. So they don't want to give a game away too early.
It's fine.
What a bad break that is. Not only do you not make the double peel, but you get it way off to the side so Cooey can separate them and keep the blank alive, or the force alive here.
No, they won't like that.
Line, you're going to be, line's a little tight.
It's good. I think it's good.
Put it on the tee line. Let's get it.
The hammer has been their friend, to be sure, as they come in with a record of 7-1. Alberta 6-2. Again, the reminder that we are crossing over now the pools.
Even back.
You play the other top four
Hard.
from the other side.
Good. Great shot, boys. Shot, John. Pretty nice, sir.
Yeah, good throw, buddy.
Pretty nice.
I looked at the stats this morning with John 5% lower than Thiessen. I was shocked at that because a little bit we've watched Team Cooey. John's made everything. I think it just goes to style of play, and you mentioned that on the way over. It's Bottcher's more calculated, won't take any risks unless he has to, whereas Cooey's all in. Tougher shots.
Well, and then even, Russ, if you look a little deeper, Brad Thiessen 91% on his draws and John 81% on his draws. So there, you know, we talk about the second position and how it's, you know, turned into more of a touch game. You have to make those soft shots. There's where Brad has the edge.
So BJ Neufeld continues to throw the third stone, but he will then rush on Cooey's stones, and Morris will hold the broom for the skip.
It's interesting how the game's changed. You've got Ben, the better brusher, here on the outside because he can carve it more than John can hold it straight.
Easy. Yeah. Just 2 more noses and it's there. Try and roll over there.
I think dead on's a better play here. You roll, you go deeper into the rings. Cooey rolls back, there's still no double.
Solid easy.
Couple nose hits, you've got a double.
Close.
Just because the angle's better.
Yes. It's too flat right now.
Roll it a bit.
So now, Cooey's got to be careful. He's got to roll a long way or there's going to be a double.
Yeah.
How many times you tried this? You know, I don't want to leave a double, and you try too hard to roll, and you roll right out.
Yeah, many times.
Clean. Yep. Hard, 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 hard. Hard, Benny. Hard, hard. Hard. Right up. Hard. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Yep. Hard, 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 hard. Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it.
And rolling it away.
Attaboy, Beach.
As we
Great
say
shot.
good afternoon to Kathy Gauthier. You know, we always talk about the skip being the leader, but I think we saw last night during that ice delay that Alberta really has 2 leaders.
Well, they do. When the incident happened, Brendan and the team went behind the boards, and it was Darren Moulding who was working with Jim Cotter, the officials, the ice tech. And so I asked him, is that because that's what you do for a living? Is that why you were involved in the process? And he said, no, I don't run into controversy, but I am not afraid of it at all. So anything that happens on the ice, he said, when we've had incidents in the past, he's the one that's going to deal with it. And then just brought that messaging back to Brendan. But by the time the 45 minutes went by, Darren said he felt spent when the game actually started. And then that leadership naturally went over to Brendan Bottcher. We heard him talking between ends to park the pass, to get the most out of the game. So a seamless passing of the baton, 2 kinds of leadership, and both necessary.
Yeah, Darren thinks that the, Cheryl, the 4 of them, and it's shown obviously with 3 straight silver medals, they have a very complementary skill set among the 4.
It's huge. And, you know, if you can figure out how to bring the best out in each other, how you can help each other make more shots, the composure that this team has, they've been through a lot together, and that's what you build on. That's a difference I see in these 2 teams is just time.
And then what we've seen with this Cooey team throughout the week, and particularly the last couple of games, is a lot of noise. Now Ben says, hey, that's the way we work. As soon as Kevin Cooey gets into a routine or into a zone, that chatter goes away. But he did admit, as the pressure amped up, particularly against Epping and that game first part of yesterday's game against Quebec, he started to chat a little more. But when Cooey found his place, Russ, it all calmed down.
Yeah, it's an interesting dynamic on this squad because there was one time John yelled out 6 options to Kevin. He hadn't even looked at the shot yet. He's kind of like, I'll get to it. And they'll get better at that. But I'll tell you what, once in a while you get nervous watching them because it's all over the map. But they're just so good.
Whoa.
There is a double, but it's got to be thrown hard.
Curl. Whoa, whoa, we're going to roll.
Thiessen. Where's the roll going? Oh, is he going to catch it enough? Is there enough action on that stone? Sure enough, it is.
We're going to make the double.
Nice shot.
Oh, nice.
That's how lively those rocks are. Moulding was convinced it was just going to roll towards it. It hardly hits it, Cheryl, and then it just catapults out of there.
I was with Darren. It looked like he was hitting it so thick, and he did.
Darren thought it was pretty thick. But
The very first time they used these rocks, or this type of rocks, was in the junior in Fort Mac. Vic. Of course, my son Stephen lives up there, and he'd been helping out with the event. He phoned me and said, "Dad, you won't believe it. You can throw T-line weight, touch a rock, and knock it out of the rings." I said, well, that's impossible, but that's how lively they are.
Hi, good day, guys.
Yep. Clean. Yep.
Normally you play a tap, you'd add 2 or 3 feet to get it to where you want to. Here you virtually don't have to add a nickel.
Well, a bad break early looked like they may be forced, but a nice double by Brendan Bottcher gets them out of trouble. Put a blank on the board. It's the first day of championship pool play, the grade 8, and our feature is wild card number 2. That's Kevin Cooey out of Glencoe Club here in Calgary against Alberta. Brendan Bottcher, the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton. A blank in the first means that once again it'll be Bottcher and Alberta that do have the hammer, playing the Yellowstones here in 2. And right up and behind and barking is Ben Hebert.
Come on, Johnny, let's go.
Hard line skate, John.
Keep going, buddy. Keep going. Keep going.
Keep going for everything. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Great scrub, boys. Really good boy.
So remember, you bring your record with you from your pool play. So if you're Gunlickson, Manitoba at 3, boy, a 4th is really going to hurt, and you don't want to drop to 3 for Epping. Now we are in Sheet B. On Sheet C, the other 7-1 team, that's that Howard-Madaw combination against Dunstone. And on D, what a good one that is. Gouju against Jacobs, and again, the team from the Sioux sitting at 3 losses.
Speaking of wildcard teams, Cheryl, the 2 wildcard teams that were added turned out to be Wayne Madaw and Kevin Cooey, and they both won their pool.
Probably pretty happy that Curling Canada expanded the field, or they wouldn't be here.
Yeah, the only wildcard team that didn't have any success was Mike McEwen out of West St. Paul.
That's right.
He finished at 4-4.
You knew it was going to happen to somebody because there's just too good a field here. That's the objective for Curling Canada. You want to get your best representative here. And definitely a stronger field with 3 wildcards.
Hard then, hard then, hard then.
It's not close.
Halfway.
It's not even close.
Sweep it, sweep it, sweep it. Keep going. Keep going, hard. Hard, right up, right up.
Good.
Ben Hebert had I thought, a memorable quote when we talked to him earlier. You know, he said, some people say, oh, you're wearing the wild card jersey, not Alberta. He says, I don't care what jersey I wear. The only one I care about is Team Canada.
Freeze the rat even, hey?
Oh, that's so Ben.
You know, that's all I care about.
Good.
Just give me the maple leaf.
He'll break out of a shell at some point.
Yeah.
One day.
Okay.
Wild Rose country.
You're playing it.
Top 8 speeds.
Speed should be good, yeah. Brendan's was 14.5 to the tee.
Easy.
I think it's there.
Yeah. We're there right now.
Easy.
Top 4.
Heavy right now.
Lots of
Tee.
room.
Yeah.
If we're deep, then I want it back here.
Okay. We're
Yeah,
still
I think
there.
it's back there.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, don't leave it back 4.
Get it back here.
Okay.
And back they do go. All right, let's begin our updates. And first of all, it's with Last Rock. This is the Saskatchewan champions from the Wadena Remax Curling Club north of Regina. Matt Dunstone against the Glenn Howard Wayne Madaw team out of Penetanguishene. Final rock for Dunstone. And you can see their records coming in.
Clean. Just clean. Clean.
I think Dunstone may be not necessarily the surprise, but I think a team to be somewhat feared here. I still don't think they've shown their true potential.
Well, they came second in the round robin last year at their first rider together, so they have to be considered one of the favorites.
So a quiet hit against 2, and they're on the board.
Room.
Line's great.
Room. Lots of room.
Whoa.
Tons of room. Line sucks. Well done. Line sucks.
Beach, yep.
Hard beach.
You got to finish it.
Hard.
Gotta finish it.
Hard beach. Good toss.
Okay.
Little straighter there.
Great weight.
Okay, John.
Play back liner on the nose.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure. Love it.
Yeah.
So that was 14-3.
Yeah. It is straight here.
Yeah.
All right.
I like the weight.
Good.
It's a bit light.
It's a little less.
Hair less.
Line's good.
Top 8.
Weight's good.
Easy, easy.
No. Weight's
good.
Wait.
Yeah.
Line's good.
We're still there.
Just trying to freeze.
Gotta move.
Wild card.
Heavy.
Top 4 stone.
Curl. Okay.
Great attempt, but there's room, I think.
It's straight.
T-line.
Now I don't mind that shot.
Okay.
You don't like that shot now, right?
You know what? This is pretty good.
Just try to get to the 2/3, 3/4.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight freeze right in there.
Freeze is good.
Speed's good here.
It's gradual here, right? I don't think
Trying
you
for
want
T-line, though? I don't
No.
think we want to touch it.
No,
We don't
okay.
want to touch it.
Freeze and when the line's good.
You betcha.
Okay. You got to get it. You got to get low. You want to get a shade low. So.
Yeah. Gotta be low.
This is where I defer to
Good here,
Morris.
and, top
He's
8
a gold medalist in mixed doubles, along with normal curling. But this is the shot. Your angles, everything's in the forefoot. It's always to the middle. Setting it up perfectly.
like it.
There's
Wait,
9
wait,
different
wait.
spots you can put this rock. John has it figured out.
Just for weight. Clean. Weight only.
Instead of rolling inside Cheryl, which is tempting, they're trying to lock it on.
Yeah,
Stay
I
with it,
like
Ben.
that.
Ben.
I'm with it.
Give it a go.
It's the brick.
Did not want this to be heavy.
You know what? How you gotta throw that. Dead.
Manitoba and Jason Gunlickson opens up with a
too bad. I
couple
really like
against
that throw.
Epping. And Northern Ontario.
I gotta know.
Brad Jacobs comes in at 3 losses,
We could get to
scores
Knowles
2
with
against
like
Brad Gougeau and Team Canada.
Just get to the inside
Yeah.
with back 8 even.
Back line.
Just enough. Yeah.
Okay.
Back line.
Yeah.
You don't even need to.
You don't even have to kill it.
No.
Pretty much the same shot that Team Cooey just threw. Touch less ice and get a little bit of curl past that top high guard.
Just kick the yellow over onto the red.
Kick the red over.
Just throw.
Whoa.
Weight's good.
Close. Whoa.
Clean.
Both teams are getting hairless curl here.
Whoa. Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Clean.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Martin, get it by, yes. One more time. Just angle it back. Oh, and he'll just pop it by.
Great shot. Very good.
Still leaves Cooey sitting the one side of the button T line.
It's decent.
Got nothing on the intern side.
He makes the angle
Angle what?
on the guard machine.
No, it's
Okay.
half buried. That's perfect.
No, you're
Okay,
kind
so
of
just 2/3-ish.
guarding against giving up a 3 here now.
Halfway.
Where you want it, Kev?
Well, you want to guard this, but you want to get it buried. Okay. So
Felt sorry for BJ there.
tighter top 12.
He was talking about being such a
Throw for
bad
tight,
shot,
and then
but
when the line's good, we'll get
it was
her
a
to there.
foot heavy, and it's just probably too much ice.
All right, Kathy, let's drop back in here on Dunstone after he made that quiet hit against 2. It is Wayne Madawa with last rock 4, wild card 3.
Well, he's trying to blank, but it's not super easy. You can see that it is a port he has to go through. He hit and rolled under on his first, but just found the middle. Matt went through that hole to stick, but it's not huge.
Just clean. Just clean.
And the nose is certainly a risk.
Just clean.
Mathers on the dust, gets through the hole, and there goes the, and put the blank on the board.
Little wide soft. Nice end, guys.
Sliver the yellow.
BJ over curled.
Like hack.
He wanted to take away this yellow tap. I think he just got caught because his first one ran straighter, a little bit more weight, and this one was a little tighter to the center line, and it curled on him.
Exactly, because everything was hanging out a little wider, and then they bit off a little too much, and away it went.
Yes.
Right away.
Same thing could happen here.
Right away. Molding calls on Martin. Look at Thiessen. That's just leaning on that ice. Get it by. Oh, they did. One more, not the second time.
Okay. That's
good.
Not bad. That'll play.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good.
That's good.
Gives us 2 ins.
I love that. Yeah. That's pretty nice.
Just these two, the brushing ability by both of them is, they make a lot of shots.
Okay, that's not bad. That'll play.
Yeah. So is this leaving with that? Because if it is, we're dead.
Can't leave him that.
Well, like this rock's gonna hit it, isn't it?
Well, it's only hitting a quarter. It's only hitting a thin quarter of that.
This rock's definitely gonna hit it. How does it?
Yeah, but I know, but I don't. It's not. This one's gonna go like this, and probably end up here or out, and then this one's getting pushed this way.
Do you not have to guard the left side, Russ?
Yeah, you do. I just think of the same thing. I was trying to find my telestricker pen. And
oh, sorry, you wanted to draw.
Yeah, that's just you. You be quiet now. Sorry, no.
You draw.
You threw me off. Just.
It's not bad for us.
You're talking there, right?
Yes, yeah.
I think so.
Guard that.
You betcha, yeah. And then actually, if we could ever push this to here, was a banana.
You just want this to sit there.
Yeah, and with hack, it's doing it.
But it's nose, and if I get a shade low, it's probably not terrible, right? Because
well, if you get a shade low and it doesn't touch this at all or just tickles it, then he has got this to lie through.
Yeah, but I'm right here.
Yeah, but he'll be lying through you, right?
No, he's not. He can't.
Okay.
He can't get to nose on that.
Okay.
And those are sitting good.
So do you want to?
I think so, but you don't want to roll high, right?
I don't mind rolling a shade high.
No.
I think nose because nose is only not hitting a lot of this. That's why a shade high. If this is here,
that's never going there. If that's going there, like this is coming off this, right?
Yeah, I know.
So I mean, this is gonna go just.
But just with hack weight, it's barely touching this.
I like this.
Okay. Kind of weight.
Then we're sitting here. If it ever runs, like if you just chip this into there, it's pretty good.
Okay.
You want to lose the red one. The red one that's at the 1230 position, the top four there.
Right.
Just kick it a little left underneath, and it's on top of those yellows.
Hack? What are you seeing?
I don't mind this. I mean, I'm a little unsure what it does if he pounds it high side.
I don't think it's good for us.
Okay, then we got to play this.
But your shot's still there, Cheryl. Just a simple tap to sit too buried if this doesn't come off properly.
Okay. Let's go, Kev.
Yeah, and they seem a bit uncertain of where they need to hit it.
Should be good ice. Right up here?
John Morris, that's why he's in the house. He's one of the best line callers. So as long as he knows where they want to hit it, he'll get them there.
Skip Stone's here in 2.
Weight's good. Yep.
Kevin Cooey.
Pound it, Beach. Pound it, Beach.
Neufeld trying to hold up the line as we drop in on Epping and Gunlickson.
Well, Epping was lying 2 on the 4-foot. Jason tried to run a very long stone back in, made a lot of rocks move, but left Ontario lying 1. And the best way to get 2 is to go through the port and hit the Manitoba stone out for 2.
Brent Lang. And won't get through. One it is.
Then it's 1, yeah.
So Manitoba leads it 2-1.
Oh yeah. We just need to get that shooter out of there.
It was pretty hard to not take one of their rocks out. Like you would have had to.
I think the key to Kevin's shot, Russ, was where he left a shooter. It's usable.
He snuck that red in a pretty good spot, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. If we can get this one.
So if you can, get enough of this yellow that you wanted to play,
Give me a little more, Darren.
get the red out of the way, then there's a red double to score a bundle for.
He's left it for himself.
Whoa! Clean!
Is this going to take the curl?
Yeah! Whoa! Whoa! Clean! Yeah!
Weight's really good.
Whoa. Yeah!
Boy, again, it's starting to go. Get it by that one, yes. Get it by that one, yes. Bump it up, yes. And they're sitting 2.
Nice shot.
Good. Not bad.
Attaboy.
Good.
Nice shot.
That spins out at all.
Real good. Best you could have made it.
Do you try the run double?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're eyeing up the angle. I'm just not sure that it catches one of them thick enough.
Yeah. No, we got it. If you plant this here,
I got it. Just nice board.
Okay, you got it, buddy. Third of a stone, eh? What I'm seeing?
They're going to be careful and throw board weight so that the rock at the top forefoot, their red stone, doesn't spring out.
I thought that might go straight back and play the yellow double.
Playing it soft.
Board.
Okay.
Don't want to kick that red one that's buried underneath out in the open.
Yeah, which I think speaks to the weight they're throwing.
Look like the right weight to you, Leach?
Like, looks close, yeah.
Weight's good. Yep.
Right away.
Heartbeat. Heartbeat.
Again.
Heartbeat.
Trying to hold it so it doesn't carve. BJ Neufeld. Now Hebert joins him. Morris calling line.
You got
Want
it.
to angle it back. Catch it right in the pocket. Push it. And
Okay, I think it's out.
well, they moved one far enough. But can you get in there now and maybe get a bundle?
It's a double.
Get my shooter out of there.
The shooter was the issue. Kevin's right. Had to get it to roll away.
Okay.
More weight.
This was a little light and a
So watch where a shooter goes.
light and a little. Maybe a shade tight.
And now it's usable by Bottcher's team.
Yeah, hair more weight or hair thinner here, here. If you get it, perfect. It's for 4, is it not?
It is. It is. Fifth shot is the red stone at the back edge of the 8. So it has 1 right now.
Yeah!
Can you make it 4? Decent here. Molding. Screaming now. You got 1. Get through. You got 4.
Nice.
4.
Nice. Beauty. Very good.
4.
Nice. Nice shoot.
Pat in the back for the skipper.
So good.
And avoided the catching the stone in the edge of the 4. 4 for Bottcher. Carrick Martin coming right at you. Everyone at home has got their own brush down in front of their TV, and Carrick's throwing right at it. Alberta scores a 4, and now for the first time in the game, it is Kevin Cooey, team wildcard number 2 that does have the last rock. They have the hammer, playing the red stones. So a little analysis for me here. Let's go back to what you were saying, Cheryl, about the style of play.
Yeah, really good.
And, you know, Darren Moulding said sometimes you can get sucked into playing that aggressive style of Cooey. Was Bottcher sucked in, or was it some maybe different calls by Cooey that led to the 4?
I think it's when you get drawn into that style of play when Cooey has hammer. Of course, he doesn't have hammer that end, so Bottcher can be a little bit more aggressive. They can take more risks, leave some more rocks around, and you see how it paid off. I mean, probably the most telling thing to me was watching Brendan Bottcher's composure. I make a in-off for 4, a double for 4, and I'm going to be all over the sheet. Most certainly against this team, they know. I mean, they're 1-1 this year. They played each other twice. It's always a battle.
Well, you never forget the losses, do you? And one of the Bottcher Brier final losses was to Kevin Cooey.
Line's okay. Line's good.
No, I just think BJ was a foot heavy with a little too much ice, and they were in trouble from get-go and didn't bail.
So Brendan Bottcher coming over from Pool A. Starts off with a loss, and this is the way that really you want to do it in any round robin. Yeah, you'll cough one up in a while, but you don't want to give up 2 in a row. Then they come in really riding a bit of a streak. That win last night, dramatic as it was, and now they've got Cooey, Dunstone, Epping, and Guju. There's no free space on the card there in any of those.
If they go on to win this thing, that it was last night's game. I wouldn't call it a turning point because they're already in good shape, but if they had lost that game, the way things had unfolded, you walk in here not very happy, play Cooey.
It's really good.
You could be looking at 4 losses and it's all over.
Shade on the inside. Oh,
Yeah, I'm not sure Bottcher would have forgot that game if they could have shook it off for this one right after that.
Rip the high one.
Now, coming off of Pool B, look at what they did. That was a terrible game they had against Epic, just pure and simple. And then against Quebec, about midway through, a switch went on. And everything that went deep from Cooey was now in front of the T line, made it very difficult for Mike Fournier, and they picked up the win. So they're coming off a little bit better play second half against Quebec.
Yeah, that was, we didn't do that game, but that was Kevin's comment, is they just kept sliding a little bit deep behind the T line. Quebec just swarmed, made a lot of great freezes, and Kevin never had a shot.
That's a good shot. Good shot.
I thought he had a 3-foot straight back raise double. It wasn't simple, but might have cut things down a little bit.
Okay, I'm going to guess like a couple feet here, eh?
Has to be.
I think so.
Okay.
Hard. It's not very hard.
Clean only. Line's
Just
good.
line.
Room.
Very good
Clean.
defensive
Just for
team.
weak,
You're
guys.
not going to get a
Line's
lot of
good.
points
Move.
against them. So to crack a
Line's great.
4
Line's great.
Chance, we gotta go.
is
It's Ben.
really a story.
Go.
All right, Randy, come
Go for
on.
line. Go for line.
Should
All
be
right,
able to
Randy,
get it
come on.
there.
Bring that jam into play. Come on. Bit more, bit more, bit more, bit more. Keep going.
Get shot.
Keep going. Good scrub.
Shot, John.
Spot there.
Just enough to kill it.
Shit.
Okay.
Wanted a hair more curl, but it,
Not even.
I heard John say, bring that jam into play. What he means is that back yellow.
At least full shot.
Oh, this is no picnic.
Straight.
Darren's had just a great
solid
week
high.
here.
Solid.
Solid number 2 third. BJ's number 1 third out here.
Hard.
Yeah!
Hard,
Whoa!
bro.
Whoa!
Curl.
Curl. Whoa, 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 whoa.
And we'll sit there.
Good shot.
Too much to ask to get across the nose and roll underneath?
Yeah, because they just about, they went through that guard, so, and the weight was perfect. You're not going to get much more finish after that guard.
Better where it is, too.
Good
They
brush.
can tap it into the button if they want to.
It's not lightning fast here.
No, it's just nice speed.
That drives you nuts when John makes a nice come around buried and
last.
they can take it out and be buried.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just
Oh, wait only. Top 8.
there. Okay, weight's good.
Room.
Weight's good.
No.
Line's good.
All there. All there.
Room.
All there.
Weight's good.
Room. Wait only.
Benny's tight.
No, line's close.
close.
Right to my broom. Line's
Well, we
good.
saw the blank by Wayne Madaw. And so here we go to the third. Still 1-0 Saskatchewan, Kathy.
Well, he made a short run back on his first, but left Matt Dunstone lying one. Matt you in again. It is arguably third shot or second shot. So he needs to get the front stone for sure and not jam the back.
Mathers hold it. Come across. Oh,
Nice shot.
goodness.
Nice shot. Pistol.
4 red.
Wow. What a story.
That's a good shot, man.
Yes, it was.
Kind of.
And stick it.
Hell of a scrub, buddy.
How
Hell of a
good
scrub,
is
baby.
that?
And you know, we saw the first big end given up by Cooey. That's the first 4 given up by Dunstone
Back 4.
It's
in
coming
play
back.
here at the Brier.
It's back.
It's a good shot.
Good.
Shade low.
You got her, Benny? 7/8 each with peel. Good things will happen.
Yeah, the red,
Sliver
that
low.
sandwiched red's not going anywhere.
Nope.
So they hit this yellow across. They'll leave a red in the rings, get rid of a couple of yellows.
Hard. Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
No.
Well, Northern Ontario opened with 2 in the first, Kathy. The blank in the second now. some more pressure on Team Canada and Brad Goucher.
Well, Brad Goucher missed his first shot in Northern Ontario, quickly went around again, but the shot stone is open.
Yep.
Needs to get to the nose and stay there.
Gotta go. To it. Gotta go, Jeff. Gotta go. Hard, Jeff. Hard, Jeff. Hard, right to it. Jeff. Hard.
Jeff Walker, Brent Gallant, and you got to sit down.
That weight saved him.
And it will back edge of the 4 for a single.
It was close to 2 more.
So that we could chase it if we need to.
Straight guard, Bottcher sitting 2. I think Kui's team was hoping to get lucky on that yellow jam on the right, maybe spin it up and they'd have a...
Yeah, and it stayed buried.
Yeah, sitting 2nd and 3rd.
Trouble here.
Clean. Clean. Clean.
Solid up.
Oh, gotta curl a bit.
Line's fine.
Gotta move.
Line's close.
I think gotta curl.
Curl. Curl.
Curl. Hard, boys. Hard.
We're pretty deep.
Hard. You gotta go. You gotta go. Hard. Come on, Brad. All you got. All you got. Hard. Nice.
Pretty good spot.
Try and stay right in the hole.
Is there a hole there?
I mean,
Yes, but it's incredibly small, and it might not be. If you get through it, it might not.
I've got to get that first, right? Can I don't think I can do both. Can I do? You got any air on this side?
A little bit.
Little
Like
bit.
you could, probably if you throw control weight, you could probably make it pretty
control,
I think could turn out really good if you can get through that.
I think
Court.
your control is fine. Like it's not going to curl.
Okay. You got her, buddy. 7/8 nose. 7/8.
That's max. Show me the broom. Little less.
If you don't make this though, you may not have a shot in your last.
No.
Kind of wait there, Kev.
Control, like
Control, okay.
I think that's max.
Control or board, whatever. Like weight, max weight.
Yeah.
You could throw board if you want, for sure.
No, this is fine. Just nice control.
Okay.
There's not much more than the width of a stone. Kevin Cooey. And his first.
Yep.
Right away, Ben Hebert. Trying to hold it there now. You got to get by that hole. In that hole, here they come. Can you sneak it through? You do. Look at this. Oh, what a shot, Kevin
It
Cooey.
was almost impossible to lie too.
Oh, yeah.
Loves his out turn.
Yeah, right. His intern hitting numbers are great too this week. It's just the intern draws struggled a bit, but
How much room here? Look at that.
No.
Good.
Just framed it perfectly.
You'll have to throw less weight, right?
Yeah, I think like here.
And you know the best spot, yeah, either here
Or just, yeah, I agree.
A
And
little
that's all on the same line.
Yeah.
So. Okay.
same broom should be close. Around
Where are
the
they
tee
going?
line's pretty good.
I think
You know,
right
if we
in.
could ever just
What, just
curl
on top of
around
it?
A touch. Yeah.
On top of the shot stone.
No, they
Just a
can't
hair
get to
more
shot stone.
Yeah.
Top
Top.
4 even.
top 4, top 8, I'm guessing.
Okay, just to hold them.
Yeah, because you can't get through that port with any weight.
No.
Clean.
It's a little heavy right now.
Clean.
A little heavy.
Yep.
Whoa.
Line.
Just for line.
Line. Yep.
Just line.
Yep.
Just line.
Just line.
Just line.
We're back.
Yeah.
We're heavy.
Whoa.
Whoa. We're gone.
Okay.
All right, John, you got a chance here. Go.
I think just
And how far back? And
we
it'll
can use it
slide
to
back
back
edge.
All right.
I think we just
Line was great.
did like they.
Close. No, with the guard. That's what I
I'm
wanted.
not sure if. I think we.
Top rock. It's definitely there.
Okay, if you like it.
Well,
Think there's a way to get the 3?
I mean, good chance I bump it in for 2 anyways, don't you think?
Okay.
Have to be kind of bad luck
Jeez,
not to.
I
No?
I guess the
like
straight back
top
raise
quarter of that
split.
Kind of nose.
It's crazy hard.
I don't feel like there's enough room.
It's there, but it's just there.
Yeah. Well, I think we just got to move one of these that far into the 8-foot, right? So you can call that. And then if it curls, just finish it up and bump that one in.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, but further to what we were saying earlier.
Just as easy as, I like this.
Okay.
And you can be critical of the chatter.
Just
should
when
run
the
pretty
skipper
straight,
is feeling it and he wants to play this, Russ, don't you have to let him?
Yes, yeah, well, for sure, because he sees it. But this is,
Millimeter low.
This is there.
I assume it's
Trying the nose for split for 3.
the split for 3 with the raise.
Millimeter low.
Yep, that's the call.
To get the line dead on here.
What's
So to make this, I probably need
You
just
couldn't come through the hole that you just came through and do the same thing.
No, I think there's not enough room because you'd have to over curl it a bit to get the split.
You're talking the weight, Beach.
Just tell them the weight.
Yep.
The negative with this one is he could just draw wide like Bottcher just did and get an easy 2. So it's taking a lot of risk. You could end up with 1 here.
just through?
Yeah, I'm not sure that hammer efficiency comes with shots like this.
Through the house, please.
Whoa!
Ebert.
Whoa!
Waiting for it now. Here we go. It's all about the line call. Got to get across just a little bit. Now you're going to do this. Touch it. Move it up. Oh, is he going to get it? Oh, goodness. But have a look. That is spectacular.
Just insane.
You
For the
never see
3.
this coming.
Yeah, that's the way a lot of people look at that and go, how did you do it? It's the Cooey magic. It's just what we've seen for years. It's ooey, cooey, good. 4-3. They don't give up any steals, do they? Here we go. Hebert, flash, go. They cut it by. Now bang, away. Oh, and then it gets caught up. This could also be the game right now on the line. He's facing 4, staying with it. Molding, calling line, got to come across and sit there, and he spins away, and it will be a steal of 1.
Fantastic shot.
Clean it.
Ooh, and he's going to give him 1. Interesting double and stick for the win. Kevin Cooey. Have they got this for par? Bang it, run it across. Are you going to touch it far enough? Oh! And they did it for par championships. Kevin Cooey. Yeah, that was number 1. That was a win over Mr. Howard. And then 14 was a Morris win. Then Guju in 16. And then, of course, Brendan Bottcher in 19. 4 wins and going for number 5. One of the best of all time. A Hall of Fame career to be sure. Kevin Cooey. And Hall of Fame shots as well. Like that one. Remarkable.
That had to be the best shot, Vic, I've probably ever seen in curling, and that's kind of Kevin. Besides making it, he sees those shots. That's the art. Lots of people. John didn't see it.
John. And I was up here saying, is it really worth it? Because you could turn it into a 1, not a 3. I guess not.
He has the stomach to. He doesn't see the miss in a shot or the consequences. He can only see the upside in everything.
Weight's good.
Line's good.
Weight's good.
Gotta go.
Line's real good.
Yeah, just to it.
Line's real good.
Just to it. It's first.
Hard, guys.
Oh, come on.
Hard, guys. Hard. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Sweet.
You're good. Great scrub.
Not bad.
No idea. We run
I don't mind it's still early.
I think you run the center
What
one.
if we freeze? I don't think we run anything. Yeah, I think that's the play. I like it. We're still second shot. We make this, we don't want to over curl this. Just want to freeze on half of it. Shade more, Kev.
Okay, line's never an issue.
Easy beach.
Weight's good.
It's the same weight.
Line's
Same
good.
weight.
No less, Johnny.
It's all you guys.
Weight's good. We're there.
Full 12,
Okay,
bite
same
the
weight.
8.
Line's great. Doesn't need to curl.
Line's good.
It's
Clean
gonna
for line.
overcurl. It's gonna overcurl.
Hard line. Hard beach.
It's going sideways here.
Keep going. Get it in
Yeah,
there.
get it in there.
All the way in.
Yeah, that almost looked like a picked.
Yes.
Hard. Right.
Left
Keep
pick.
going. Keep going. Keep going.
That pick, Johnny.
What's a different rock, maybe?
Well, we're still thinking about that shot made by Wayne Middaugh to get his 4. Dunstone now will try to reply
4 feet off.
here as they play in the 4th.
Well, for Matt is being forced, needs a bite of the 4-foot. He was facing 3 on his first, tried a thin double, got rid of 1, but rolled his shooter in the open, and that was removed by Wayne on his final.
Bronze medalists a year ago in Kingston. Changed up the team just a little bit with the addition of Kirk Myers now at the 2nd position. Braden Muscowie calling line Dustin Kidby on the right.
Good job, Matty. Good sweep.
And there's a good brush to the 4 for the single.
Nice sweep. Yeah, good job, buddy. Good job, buddy. It's definitely a lot quicker. 15
That 4-hander by Middaugh was a thing of beauty. There are no guards. They just kept freezing and freezing, and Matt was always shot rocks, so he decided he'd force Wayne to one, but didn't see the thin double coming.
This one goes to at least here, and then we got her here. That's not bad.
At least it opened something
I
up.
like it.
Yeah, this is what Tim Cooey
The other one should spill out of the 8-foot.
hasn't been very good at this week is forcing. They're 28%, and conversely, Bottcher's 51% they force. So that's that number is super low for this team.
Third.
I think it comes from their style of play. They leave so many rocks in play, Team Cooey, and then as we saw in end number 3, a double and a 4 comes up. Or end number 2, my apologies.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Hard, John. Hard, John. Hard.
Great.
Get out of there.
Oh, they're so lively. Like, that's hard to believe that rock by Ben Hebert got that far. It's
Nice beach. It's better. A lot better.
knowing your angles and knowing if
No
you
way.
can get it
Not that
hit
one.
in the right spot, you'll get the spin. Once you get the spin, watch this rock by
Benny,
Hebert.
it was that one was never going.
It just
I don't
goes
mind
out
where it
easy.
is. It's awkward.
No, it ended up in a
Yeah, it's an awkward.
What happens? Yeah, that's what I'm seeing too.
There's a few you can run into here. The best would just be straight off that one.
Yeah.
What about...
But you go tick, tick, you're good.
Okay.
This one, too, isn't bad. Like, there's
But
nothing...
this one
red
doesn't
there.
open anything up.
Yeah, I like this because, yeah.
Other
So
than
I'm like 3/4 high.
Yeah.
It opens the yellow run back up.
It does, but they have to get their red with it. And then
So
the
much
corners
thinking now with all the rocks in play. It could be an exhausting week for the skippers, for all of them, for that matter.
Yep.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
High side onto the yellow corner.
Darren Moulding all on its own. Run it back. Oh, and they will squeeze it. And how far out the back?
Good shot.
Just holds on, but the shot rock does belong now to Alberta, sitting top edge of the 8.
Oh, but a lot more room. Brendan will have a sight of the 4-foot. Left one rock in the ring. It was looking pretty congested there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in
like
that.
it. And
I like
nose
that
is not,
intern.
nose is okay.
If we nose it, it's not horrible, fellas.
3/4.
Dead straight.
You have to throw in turn here. If you threw the out turn to roll buried, it would carom back yellow onto the back Cooey rock. Therefore, you need some speed to jump it across
Yeah,
here.
John, you can go. Whoa. You can go, John.
Yep.
Go for nose.
Ben. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Good.
Chucks a little piece underneath. They are sitting to 2 without last rock.
draw.
Good speed here.
Change the gears.
2-1, Northern Ontario leads Team Canada. They had their single, so here in 4, I see Mark Kennedy there, means Last rock coming up here from Brad Jacobs.
And it took quite a bit of time to get to this point in trying to play the hit and roll. The Newfoundland Labrador team, which is Brad Gushu, kicked the guard accidentally, and in placing it back, it made a big difference of how accessible this blank is. But drama over and a blank on the board.
It's heavy, really heavy.
So it remains 2-1 as they go to 5.
Right out.
Okay.
Would you say that Bray's split for 3 has changed the momentum?
I think so. I don't think Bottcher's team saw 3 at any point during that end.
I hate to make something good.
Yeah, and then give me the in.
I mean, this is pretty good, right?
Yeah, you betcha.
And they just got a little help from Darren. That's not normal.
Back to sheet A, 2-1. Gunlickson, Manitoba. Morris, Manitoba leading in his last column.
Well, this end really turned around. Jason facing 2 on his first, played a run back, got 1, but left Ontario lying 1. And in trying to remove it, a miss by Epping has meant that this is an open hit now for 2.
And there it is, adding 2 more to go up 4-1 over John Epping out of the Leaside Curling Club in Toronto. Manitoba and Gunlickson trying to regroup after that dramatic finish and the loss to Madonna Howard last night in their final round robin game.
It's just top 4. Roll, Ben. Top 4 with sweep. Yep. No double.
Trying to go in behind is Cooey.
Good one, Coo.
That's a good spot.
Today's game, this afternoon's game, an hour earlier than it had been all week, and that's because now the teams are playing 2 games in a row. So Curling Canada spacing out the games by an extra hour for rest and recovery.
Well, and you can just see you need to rest the mental. You know, these games are long. You're on heightened awareness for every shot. You need to shut your brain off between games. Just even on that one, you could hear the panic and don't leave a double.
Well, you know, it's funny because you said to us that you had, after last night's drama of both games we were doing, as we watched Brendan Bottcher, even when you get back to the room after commentating, your mind is really working. And it's as if you played the game in many cases.
That's what it felt like. I felt like I just broke 10 ends with them.
Thiessen, can you sneak it? You do sneak it. Do you? Oh, not that one. And it goes 2 glancing blows and through.
Good scrub.
He has got the personality to be a skip.
Oh.
It's just, you know, even in a miss, there's really no reaction, and compliment to his brushers.
I agree.
I think he comes off that.
But the good thing is the good thing is
I know.
And the good thing is he's throwing the out turn now rather than that in turn that he likes. Right?
But I don't mind bumping either, but chance of him drawing the button are high.
Yeah, I agree.
Whatever you see, Coo.
I think
His hardest shot is probably if you plug the hole.
Yeah,
right.
Plug the whole top 12.
Okay.
We've heard whatever you see Coo or whatever you see Skipper, whatever you want to play more today than in any other games we've watched them.
Yeah, you know, it's a new team. I think they are learning. You know, we see this is a different team than we saw a few nights ago when they played Epping.
Right.
And I know John Dunn would be having conversations with them. He would be observing the chemistry and, you know, how they are with each other.
You put it there, I think Bottcher's got to play that wide out turn draw, which is no picnic.
Didn't we see him go heavy an end or so ago? Wasn't it something similar? Or was it the other way? He had that draw and it went heavy.
Yeah, that's out turn draw. That's right. He went deep and that allowed this split for. Oh my goodness!
What do I win?
I got there right now.
You get to spend 2 hours with us.
An extra hour off between games.
There you go. Perfect.
Easy. It's heavy.
Mine's fine.
It's really good.
Top 12.
Right here.
It is.
Yep,
Doesn't need a curl.
Yeah, that was a
Mine's good.
remarkable
Very good.
Mine's great.
year.
Easy.
Just a bite.
Easy.
Just a bite. No more. No.
Good spot, Coo. Very good there.
Good. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you can get it at it either way, but the safest is the one that we drew up here to the
turn draw.
Yeah, you can try that port, but you wreck it's 4.
Whatever he sees.
They're on the draw the button. So.
Yeah, so they're trying to go back.
Yeah.
It's going to be nice though.
To the draw to the button. Remember where the ice was.
Speaking of remembering, we had this last night in the 10th end against
If
Cotter.
anything
Same
early,
sheet.
we're going to have to let it come.
Molding tried it, and it didn't curl at all.
No.
Then he made a pistol with his next one. He moved it in a bit and just haired the guard and got the curl. If they don't get the curl here, it's a steal of 1 for sure.
Speed will be good out here?
I think so.
Yeah, we've thrown a few out here. 14-5.
Remember Brendan last end, same kind of out wide, deep, back 12 foot.
Well, if it doesn't catch the curl, he's heavy at all, doesn't catch the curl, it'll just go right through.
Stay close.
Well, line's good.
Hard.
Draw against 1, 2, 3. They on the 4th one, that biter. So here you go. You gotta have a good piece of the 4-foot. Carrick Martin with the carry, holding up that curl. Thiessen ready to carve it over. You got it. You need the 4. You need a good piece of the 4 if you got it. Oh, goodness, what a shot. What a brush. Carrick Martin, Brad Thiessen for the single, and that is one red
I
face.
was slipping down my broom. I was slipping down my broom.
Sweaty palms and all. Watch him. His hand is going further and further down. His palms are sweating, trying to drag it as far as they can. And they get it to the 4 for the single. Oh, the temperature just went up. Russ just said during the break, wow, the shot making we've seen already. And it's just draw 1 of the championship pool here under the wooden beams of this beautiful Winsport Arena, all part of Canada Olympic Park. We're in the curling bubble, the pandemic bubble for this year's Season of Champions, this event number 2. And you know, you think about that draw because it was a draw against 4. And how different the game might be right now if he just comes up a little light. But he got a little help from his friends, of course, Martin and Thiessen, and dragged it to the 4 for a single. So here we go to 5, and it will be Kevin Cooey with Last Rock playing the Redstone.
Well, first of all, Cheryl was an educated guess out there, and as we looked at each other, they're educated, that team, because they got one of the best ice makers in the country on the team, because you really were guessing on the speed out there.
Okay. You know what's not a bad shot?
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Which of the 2 do you like better?
Whatever you see. I like the second better.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me back line.
Did you see? I mean, it's been, what, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and Carrick Martin still wiping perspiration from it. He's still feeling it, that brush.
It's 115% effort on everything.
Yep.
Really,
Back,
and they had to hold the line and drag it.
Oh.
Molding will try and give him a little bit of a respite here. And they'll bounce it over to that one, sneak underneath, maybe a little bit.
Has to be dealt with, though. You can't just draw in there now. That's what Cooey was hoping for.
To hit this, it's about thick 3rd.
What kind of weight?
You want to stick around? I'm thinking good normal.
Okay.
Hey, Johnny.
Don't throw the weight here to hit the right-hand one to the left-hand one. Don't throw enough weight you can roll across the top. You have to save this red rock.
Hard, real hard, real hard. Hard, Ben.
Ebert.
Hard. Hard.
Look at
Keep
that.
going. You still got it hard.
Still got it? Oh, no, he don't.
Hard.
But then look where it goes.
Sweet.
Sure, guys.
And it will spin underneath.
That was close to disaster. You peel your own. Bottcher takes the other one off. There goes your whole end.
John apologizing for that one. Wasn't called. Got pretty lucky. As you can see, this tick catches the middle yellow and then rolls.
It doesn't roll out.
It's right behind the corner.
Yeah, right. I don't know what he did to that. He had to be way narrow because he whipped that. They asked for normal. I would suggest that was more than normal.
Weight's good.
Clean.
Easy.
Clean. Whoa. Whoa.
Hebert saved that thing.
Clean. Clark. Whoa. Clark. Clark here. Clean. 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 Clean.
Nice shot. Good.
If you are just joining us for the first time, we do not have the electronic handles for the Tim Hortons Brier. Didn't have it for the Scotties either. The electronics affected the supply chains. And so the hope is, again, that the electronic handles will be here for the Home Hardware Canadian Mix. That begins on the 18th.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa.
Yep.
Hard.
Hard.
Whoa.
Hard. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yep.
Roll it, Beach.
Roll. Yes.
Both, yeah, and not quite underneath. Made the double, however.
He did.
All right, quickly, let's go 4-2. Howard leads Dunstone. Final, Wayne Madaw.
And he is being forced. He had the opportunity to split the house and lie 2 on his first, but did not get in for second shot, and so Matt Dunstone hit, and that is why he lies 2. Needs a bite of the 4.
Max weight, Scott. Max weight.
Yep.
Little bump here.
Shot, Wayner.
And that's the one way to do it.
Good judge, boys.
To the back 4 to pick up the single.
Scary part with Wayne Madaw, he's getting sharper himself.
That side's just slow.
Big roll.
Whoa. Good scrub. Very good.
Great brush.
Or this. Roll the top one. What about the other way?
My first thought was to hit and roll this way. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. You're trying to get way over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Turn you like. I like the end with here.
Oh, we're hitting a deeper one. Okay. Control 8.
His communication there. They wanted to play the top one and roll a couple feet. Kevin didn't realize it, so now he's called for the roll 6 feet. That's a harder shot.
Control. Good control.
You can roll out here, and there goes everything.
Whoa.
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Hard. Hard, Ben. Hard. Real hard. Roll half under. Half under. Whoa. Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're under.
He rolled that much off the top when he's buried.
Yeah. Be perfect.
Yeah, they didn't think that one out.
You like easy?
Yep.
Now by rolling almost under, Darren
Clean.
sits
Weight's
right
good.
there.
Clean.
Makes that short little run back.
Clean.
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 Yep.
Whoa. Clean. Whoa.
Nice shot.
Good.
I think the double leaves that blanket play 2, eh?
It's about like 2/3 each.
Yep.
Not sure you can roll in with the end.
Probably easier the other way, eh?
And we're rolling this way, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of wait. What kind of?
First thought was in turn.
Yeah.
Okay. You got her, Beach.
At least firm.
Kind of firm.
Yeah.
Sure.
Little low. Make the double.
Yeah, make the double first, Beach.
Dead straight.
2-1. Northern Ontario leads, and this is Brad Jacobs. And congratulations to Brad. He picked up his 100th career Brier win earlier in round robin. Of course, he the champion of 13, and of course the 14 gold medal winner.
And an opportunity for 2. Brad Gushue was facing, he was shot, but facing 2 stones in the house. He hit one and rolled out, and so that makes it this easier shot for 2.
So to the break, and really I think at this point, when you come in with 3 losses, you have to, I would think, go at minimum 3-1 to have any chance. Leads it at the break.
Yeah, should be.
That was a short double. You don't see that often with BJ.
Back button, back
Even if you
4.
stuff it and stay, now you're forced for all intents and purposes.
14 and a quarter. Yeah. Couple feet maybe, but
yeah.
That's problematic for Cooey. You know, even if you got the blank out of it and get 2 and 6, it's a ball game.
Well, you
Straight
gotta
all
roll
the
heavy,
way.
but we went back 4. Yeah.
Line's
Straight
good.
all the way.
Line's good.
Okay.
Back 4.
Close.
Just play the weight.
Close. Really
Line's
close.
good.
Fine.
Not curling
We're
much.
there. We're there. We're there.
There it goes.
Should be good.
Yeah.
Line's good.
Yeah. It's
max.
The time's
It's
good.
max.
It's fine. Whoa. Good shot. It's fine.
That's pretty good.
Oh, that's
Very good.
Good.
I like the freeze in these. You know,
I do too.
it's never going to be perfect, but if it's good enough that Bottcher jams everything out of there, then you get your blank. You can try the hit and roll, but if you don't roll buried, you're done.
And he does not. Kevin Cooey, the team, they do not want to get forced.
Straight tight. Like get tracked.
Try again in 6 to get their deuce.
Mm.
I mean, it didn't curl very much.
Yeah, you can throw the same weight you threw on your first one, I think. It'll be good. We didn't sweep it much.
This team plays with so many rocks in play, it's hard to look at the stats, but the lowest percentage is this shot right here for Kevin, 76 for the week.
D-line. Back 4.
Maybe they've all been through small ports to the side of the button. Right?
Really
You just-
good. Line's good. Roop.
Yes. Degree of difficulty.
Roop. Looks heavy.
Line's good. Line's good.
Gotta go to lock it.
It's perfect.
Hit a room.
Line's
It's
good.
bending. No, line's good. Go.
Hard.
Get it on it.
Well, easy. Yep.
Hard.
Have you got it locked? Have you got it
Good
locked? Oh, not quite.
Good shot.
Oh, man.
It's pretty good.
2 more licks of the broom and that thing's glued.
Another inch.
You know, to your point about rocks in play, Ben Hebert was saying there wasn't one end in any game through round robin that they did not just go up and down the sheet. There was always rocks in play.
Yeah, they are not afraid of that. And then to Russ's point, you wonder sometimes with Kevin's numbers, his draw numbers low because the shot that he may have is pretty precise.
So point.
So point.
Do you think he can stay? It's too dangerous, isn't it?
I don't.
And he will not stay. But cleans out everything.
Brilliant freeze.
Get what they want, the blank.
Good scrub.
I like what I see out of Neufeld and Hebert here too with the brushing. There's been a couple that Ben hasn't jumped. Sometimes he does. They've been dead on with their judgment.
They thought BJ might be a little bit of a calming influence for Ben. That was one of the conversations they had about this choice to have John in the house and BJ brushing.
Makes a ton of sense.
Yep.
Easy.
Final stone, looking for the blank. Here in 5. And look out. That's what we get. So we'll go to the break. First draw of championship pool, 5-3, Alberta.
The 2021 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you in part by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada, by Scotties, Sponge Towels, Purex and Cashmere, proud sponsors of Canadian curling for 40 years, by Home Hardware, here's how, and by Tim Hortons. Get your Tim's run without the run. Order delivery today through the Tim Hortons app.
Yeah, outstanding start to our championship pool play. Brendan Bottcher on the left, Kevin Cooey. So let's go back to the second, and this is a terrific shot for 4.
Well, we talked about Kevin Cooey leaving rocks in play, and this is the risk that will come because of it. Leaves this double, Bottcher sees it. 4 goes on the board.
So how do you respond if you've just given up 4? And it's again shots that a normal human being doesn't see, but somehow Cooey does.
Well, even his own third didn't see this. John Morris not sure until Kevin pointed it out that he could see this straight back split for his 3. Has to throw the right weight, brings the brushers into play. Probably one of the best shots I've ever seen.
And look at this, bang, now roll over and just gear a little bit off that stone, and there they are, 1, 2, and 3. Very, very Cooey-like as we check the numbers after 5.
Well, an honorable mention has to go to Bottcher's draw in 4 against 4 for a single huge shot. And you look at the numbers, Neufeld 88%, staying true to form. Darren Moulding's dropped a bit at 75.
The numbers after 5 are brought to you by AGI, Equipment and Technology Solutions for Agriculture. So it's the start of championship pool play. It is Cooey Wildcard, all here at the Tim Hortons Brier against Alberta. Well, it's not a bubble, it's a building. But it is a bubble of sorts here at WinSport that we're under for this year's season of champions. Everybody's staying safe as you look at the Trans-Canada. And to the left, as we looked at it, you would go towards the mountains. Yeah, we've already had the Scotties. Now the Tim Hortons Brier. There, March 18th, the Home Hardware Canadian Mixed Doubles. April 12th, the BKT Tires, OK Tire World Men's. And then the World Women's is the latest announcement to be played April 30th. Through May the 9th. Our season of champions from WinSport here in Calgary. And every player so appreciative of being able to play the game. So thanks to all those involved in the organizing. We get the 6th underway after the blank. It means that Kevin Cooey, out of the Glencoe Club in Calgary, once again does have the last rock. He has the hammer, playing the Redstones.
Well, Team Cooey getting what they wanted last end. It was a great time to switch gears, call the freeze with Kevin's first, and then Brendan he had no choice but to make everything go away, and there's your blank. And it didn't look that way halfway through the end.
Line's good. We're okay. Top 4. We're okay. Line's good.
We're fine.
Top 4. Darren, if anything.
T.
Darren, if anything.
Top 4. Whoa, never, ever.
Just top 4. Yes, go. Hard.
That didn't curl very much.
No, it didn't.
Pretty good. A little light, if anything.
I think we're good, guys. Room, Johnny.
Top 8.
How's one?
Trying to use this corner.
Gotta go.
Oh, that line's great.
Gotta go, Johnny. You got hard.
DJ has to go.
Just go, John.
Come on, boys,
Line's
everything.
fine.
Let's
You
go.
gotta get it. Go for weights.
Get that thing going, bees. Let's
Hard.
go. Come on, boys. Johnny, dig.
Nice spot.
You're good.
Yep.
Right behind their corner.
I think we got a guard. Yeah. All right.
Cheryl, help me out here because,
Speed seems nice, eh?
again, it goes back to one team, as you say, Cooey, very aggressive. Darren Moulding calls Bottcher's plan timely, aggressive play, but worried about being sucked into something by Cooey. Explain that to me. What does it mean? What should we be looking for if we see Bottcher getting drawn into something?
Well, it's a lot when Cooey starts to play around the center guards when he has hammer, and he'll stack up the angles and keep stacking it up, and you try to basically play against that by doing the same thing, but you're leaving rocks in play. And then, as we said, he can see a big shot at the end, and we've watched it numerous times, and he'll score a multiple because of it. So open it up a little more. I liked when Bottcher did that a couple ends ago. He kind of opened it up, and then Cooey doesn't have as much opportunity.
Just through. Yep.
They know each other so well, right?
Yep.
Oh.
Is it a feel thing, Russ, that you start to bail? Because I'm sure Bottcher or whomever is playing against him goes, I like my angle, I like it, before then it's too late.
Yeah, that can happen. Cooey did it to Saskatchewan earlier in the week, same type of thing. Saskatchewan made 8 nice shots and gave up a 3.
You never know.
Speech.
No, hard done. Get this one back here.
Yep.
Hard, Ben, hard.
Second and third.
That's a very nice shot.
Shot, John.
They've got hammer, Team Cooey, wild card, and so they don't need to remove stones, but they can tap them back, move them around. Now those yellow stones of Alberta, they're helping Cooey's team.
Weight's good. Solid hack.
No. Clean. Whoa. Clean.
Brad Thiessen.
Yeah. Hard.
Martin. save it? Oh, he did. He did save it and then roll it, and it rolls into that hole.
That's unfair. Just so good brushing.
We need a highlight rule of how many rocks they've saved this week.
I don't think it'll get by this time. Getting the replay. You know, in tighter like that, we watched it last night against with the BC game.
I can maybe get under.
Once it goes, it's gone. He saved it.
Or tap the back.
I don't like, if you don't get under, I mean, you got to get all the way under.
What if we tap that back one? And
well, these are fine back here right now.
They're helping.
If you tap this,
you just freeze.
You hate this?
Wow.
I guess he's good.
Yeah.
You got to freeze the back. Yeah, freeze it on. Let's go.
They don't, the top ones with risk because it leaves a double if they don't roll underneath that yellow guard. So try and play this freeze.
Just think if that thing had rubbed on the guard, you'd be drawn to set 3 here.
a little late. Nope,
Now they got to work hard
Back 4.
It's good.
to try to create a
Like to
2.
go for weights.
Hard then.
Line's good. Line's good.
All of you guys, line's good.
Line's good. Line's good. Back 4.
Wait only. Yep.
Got a curl. It's got a curl.
We're to it.
Off. Just for weight. It's BJ's.
Gotta stop now.
No. Cross it. Cross it. Cross it. Cross it.
And not quite. Comes up just shy of the nose. All right, let's update the second half underway. Madaw Howard against Dunstone. Final rock on the way for the Saskatchewan team. And 1, 2, 4 facing 4.
Well, for Matt Dunstone, the good news is this is the exact same shot that he played on his first. The bad news is it is against 4. He kind of bounced off a little bit, and that allowed Wayne Madaw to remove it. So same path, needs to get to the lid.
T-line. There, Kurt. No backing yet. T.
From the Wadena Remax Curling Club, one of the really nice stories this year. That
Really heavy. Got a chance.
town about 2 hours north of Regina, adopting the team and helping them prepare for this Wadena Remax Curling Club. And that will be good for the single.
Just.
Do you hate 3/4 on that at all?
What?
Do you hate 3/4 on that and just roll into ours and try to make those ones go away?
Make this and.
Yeah.
That's probably the best.
Yeah, even push ours a bit. Yeah, exactly, Kev. Lose 3 of theirs.
Okay, I don't hate that.
Well, the pressure is from Ontario's John Epping against Jason Gunlukson and Manitoba.
Well, Jason faced 3 on his first. He tried to hit and roll right directly in front of one of the Ontario stones, hoping for a jam, but John Epping able to pick the stone out. And so he's playing the hit. A nose is fine, does not need to roll.
Gunlukson with Adam Casey holding the brush. Connor Negovan, Matt Wozniak on the front end. And will get the single. Sits right there. Nice controlled weight from Gunlukson.
Good end.
Watch those back.
Good shot, Skipper.
Watch it. And you're going to kick it. Oh, watch at the back.
Good spot.
Attaboy.
Yeah, so they're sitting a couple sort of
Shot, Beach.
twixt in between
Nice
the
shot, Beach.
corner, but
Bud.
shot rock still belongs to Alberta back edge of the 4.
Alberta didn't quite get the angle on their freeze. It's getting a little bit scary for Alberta.
There's a yellow doubler right now, too, for Cooey.
I guess the way. Or a wall, if you hit it thinner and just don't worry about the yellow, right? Yeah.
Hit what we can see.
Where's that red going, though?
Yeah, I know that they've got the double, no
Yeah,
doubt,
my
but
only thought is
where does the rock they're hitting go?
Right back
I'd
on
like
the yellow.
to keep your shooter if we could, but it's going to be hard.
Yeah, I think you gotta just try to make
Got to run down and take a look at this one. That should go, depending, if he gets it really thick, it could go there.
I'm worried
If it
it's
hits
just going
it,
to touch this one.
the back one thinner, it
On
goes
its way.
there.
So if you touch this one and your shooter goes out,
It's not that good.
it's not very good, no. Then we're better to just go here.
That might be the shot. We can save that.
I like hitting, but yeah.
Where do you think it goes, though?
Well, it depends where you hit it.
Well,
Where do we
sure,
hit it to
but
make the triple?
Where do we have to hit it to get over this one?
Like a third?
thin, like
Really
a third
thin.
of a rock.
Well, half? What are you thinking?
Thin half, I think.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that. Just whip it. Well,
Yeah, I like
heel.
that too. Hit it really thin, and
Half
you got
rock?
to throw a bullet at a curling club. This is unmakeable.
And then you hope the rock you're hitting kind of springs over top of the back yellow one. Might even clip back red.
What are you
And
trying
right,
to hit there?
right.
Like
you,
a
might
third?
you might even make the triple.
I got 2/3 and I gotta hit a third.
Yeah, just nice feel.
And the reason a curling club you're not making it is?
The big, wide striking bands, you just don't get the action. Watch the rock, the top rock that he's going to hit. Watch it spin.
Whoa, curl.
Decent.
Gotta
Get
hit
it
it.
by the guard first. Get it by that one. Bang! Look out! Ooh, he touched it on the way by.
Good shot.
And it is leaving
Just a
the
little thinner.
Cooey Stone center line. Back 8 is the shot, and it's under some cover.
They touched all of them.
Real close.
Thinner still, he makes a triple. Yeah. But how much thinner can you hit it at
Oh, they were.
high speed? See, it just catapults out of there. It's unbelievable.
Freeze on this?
No,
No,
ours.
he's going to freeze this one.
Well, he's just going to follow you down.
My gut was saying the outturn come around the center guard.
Whatever you like, Kev. Whatever you like.
I like this.
Okay.
What do you think he does if you do that?
Only other shot is to go around the center.
Yeah, we're thinking top 4.
He's running.
Yeah, no, we know.
He's off it all too. He could jam back there.
He's got to make, like, there's lots to jam
There's some
into.
possible jam.
That's Cooey.
Puppy.
He cracks me up.
It's really good, dude.
Yep.
He wanted to play the come around, and then he got 18 options thrown at him, and now it's the come around.
And then they say, whatever you want to play.
Yeah,
I
whatever you
wanted
wanna
to play this.
Why didn't you tell me what you wanted to play?
Wait only, guys.
Yeah.
You got more room than Ben.
Always comes back to sign.
It's good, Kev.
Okay, you got room.
They get there, but they waste a lot of time getting there. That's probably the biggest thing.
Tight.
Hard Ben.
Hard for weight.
But as you said, new
Hard
team,
bend.
right? It's just
Yeah, everybody's trying to find their place.
Nice spot. Good. Job, Beach.
Very good. Sitting the 2.
I would find it difficult for, in this particular case,
Lightning
Liefeld,
there,
who's
eh?
sitting in the hack, going through all these
I laid that down. I thought it would.
discussions and then having to sit down and nail a come around freeze.
Doesn't seem to be bothering him too much, but
Yeah.
We're a hair heavy. We could always tick it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just down to it.
Yeah, I like it.
Speed's nice and quick here.
Probably a foot too deep.
14.8.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Late.
Line's good.
Skip Stones here in 6.
Line's good.
Yeah.
Cooey has something brewing.
Lead only.
Line's good.
Hard line.
Line, yep.
Gotta go. Line. Gotta go.
Hard line.
Gotta go line.
Wait's good.
Hard.
Martin piecing again.
Hard. All you got. All you got, boys. Hard.
Leaning on it again. Right to the corner. Hello.
Good.
Nice shot.
Great shot.
Pretty good.
Very good.
Nice.
That is absolutely
Nice.
perfect. Who's shot at the back?
And then he tries
it looks like yellow.
to freeze. It might give us a.
Now we go top.
Might give us
he'll
some.
I think yellow on the right, the shot they just threw, that's shot.
Can I move this and
Can you tick it frozen and sit two? But then,
no, this one is.
then you
But
set
can
up
I
a double.
move this and sit here?
It's not bad, eh?
Hard. No. Well. No.
If you can move it, what he's saying is if you can move it to there.
Yeah, I think you can move it. I think you can move it to.
You just follow down and bump then?
It's probably the call.
Just follow it down, bump it a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Stay
even
on
if I
it.
freeze high, right?
You just got to be shot, right?
Yeah. It's the same shot, right? T-line.
Well,
Same shot. Same shot.
I know, but if you play that and then he freezes, nuts freezes, then we can't get a deuce, right?
Well, what do you want me to do if I?
No,
if
well,
I,
why you like this at all?
Well, he's ripping this,
Okay.
and that's lost, right?
I think Kevin Cooey is just seeing it now. So
they're close to the same.
This is
I
so
can't
hard,
throw
though.
this harder. It spins off. What?
You guys don't like this at all?
Yeah, that's
simpler.
I like this.
So straight freeze?
It looks like it's close if we... No, I like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just bump it a bit and stay on it.
Yeah.
It's hard to bump it and stay on it. That's can't be done.
if your shooter rolls off.
Well, Northern Ontario and Brad Jacobs. Sault Ste. Marie, look at that. Sitting 4, final from Brad Gushue.
Well, sitting 4 because of a wonderful shot just made by Brad Jacobs. There were 2 corner guards, and Brad Gushue went around on his first, was shot, and they were going to draw. Brad Jacobs was to the other side of the house and try to hide, but changed from the hack and made a double run back, picking out Brad Gushue's stone, and that is why he faces 4, needs 4 foot.
Hebert now over curling a little bit. Oh, and he will roll inside. And did they move that yellow enough? And there's the single now for Gushue.
I think red's 1 and 2. I think they moved yellow just. Ooh, it's close.
How good is that?
It's tough to say.
Yeah, it is tough to say.
It's close.
Go out on a limb, Russ.
Hit what you can see is close again.
I think it's there.
Yeah. But I
Do you
think
think
that's
that
a shot,
hits?
no?
It's a force.
This one's always going there.
Three-quarters?
It might be a blank.
He just knows red.
And you got it to hit them.
Yeah.
Yellow goes on to the back red.
You can't hit it like.
Over the top.
It's always touching
a
it.
hair higher than no.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I think it's like
3/4 high is perfect.
yeah. I'm just trying to decide which turn I want to throw. That's all. Looks like an out turn shot to me.
You'd get better action on the in turn, but you don't have enough room.
All right, you just answered my question before I asked why the difference.
Like 7/8.
Yeah, well, if you throw the in turn, the red's got more action because it'll be an out turn spinning off that yellow one. But you can't. You just don't have the room.
Yeah, I think so. Just follow
Turn draw regardless. No.
How much do you want?
2/3.
Yeah, you could be drawn against 3, 4.
Final stone.
Whoa!
Oh, goodness. Now, it's decent. Did you catch anything here? You're going to get anything here. Catch it. Look out. Bump it. Move it. And spin away.
Okay.
Oh, boy. He just about missed it, but if that red one goes a hair farther,
Ballpark.
any farther, Cheryl, he sits 2. Watch this.
Just touched it. Just
Red hits the red.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then it would have been.
Okay, that's fine. Tie game.
surprised that didn't have more action.
So he's going to get his chance for a couple here.
Line, you just need a few feet more.
Yep, I got you.
Just a heavy draw for his 2.
Just got to move that yellow back.
Lemonade out of lemons again for Cooey, eh? It just... He bumped it and stayed frozen enough to create the error.
I do wonder, though, Cheryl,
Wait's nice.
if
Where is it?
It's
you can see the struggles, so particularly in the last 2 games. Remember, the game against Epping was one of his worst, and then he did seem to find his footing again in the second half of the game at Quebec.
Keep her down. Keep her down.
Keep it down, and that's how you get 2. So all the way back to tie it. As we welcome you back, it's the first draw of 4 in the championship pool. What a game it's been so far. Look at that, Alberta jumped out to that 4-0 lead. Wonderful shot. We showed it to you, of course. Brendan Bottcher, but how that momentum changed. That 3. Wonderful 3. The raised split by Cooey to get the 3 sort of changed momentum, and now here we are going to 7 in a 5-5 tie. Alberta and the team from Edmonton, the Saville Community Sports Center, skipped by Brendan Bottcher, does have Last Rock playing the Yellowstone.
Maybe top 4.
It's a good shot.
All right, here we go. I see the teal shirts, the blue shirts, and that means it's last rock Wayne Madonna.
And he's facing 2 on his final stone. Matt Dunstone went around and slid a little bit deep, so this does not have to tap his stone back, but he does need to bite the button.
There.
Whoa!
Too much weight.
No backing.
From the Penetanguishene Curling Club, team wildcard number 3. Glenn Howard on the coaching bench after a recent
Judge, boys.
injury, and so it's Wayne Madonna working his magic.
This Madonna keeps playing the way he is. He'd make a great second stone.
Jeez, Russ. Yeah, they are looking pretty incredible. All of them.
Yeah, Scotty's like, I don't know, 98 last time I looked.
Keeping you busy, Kathy. Let's go over, and it's Ontario. I see Ryan Fry down, so John Epping throwing.
Well, that shot stone at the back of the house, that just thrown by Jason Gunlickson on his final stone. In order to score 2, John is trying to run the guard that is his straight back.
Gotta go! Wow! Gotta go! Wow!
Matt Cam.
Gotta go! Gotta go!
Well, that, ooh, hey, now it looks like it could be.
I think it might be 2.
2, yep. Thinking top 8. Looking. What do you think?
Sorry. 2/3 tight.
I thought you dragged it
What do you
out.
think, Mr. Casey?
Just 1? 2. Oh, sorry.
2 it is.
Good shot, Johnny.
Sorry.
Good boy, no worries.
Still a great shot. Fry wanted the 3, but awfully good 2. They much needed.
Push it. You're close. You're close.
Just a real great freeze by Ben Hebert. You see that redstone frozen, and that's really what's forcing Alberta to try and open this up. They'll probably try and look for a blank.
Don't really want to move him.
Be a
Top
tough
8.
deuce right now.
Going in again, lock another one on, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
Whoa.
All there.
Weight's pretty good.
Whoa.
You got room.
Bouncing.
Line's not bad. Stay with it for line.
Still a little heavy, Kev.
I hear you.
Weight's
You
good.
got it. Yep.
Don't want it.
Yep, it's good.
Yes.
No, line's good.
Heavy,
Whoa,
Kev.
Not a
Hold
heavy.
it.
Line's good.
Whoa, off.
Never.
Weight's not bad.
Off for line.
Never.
Off.
Never.
No, line's good.
Boy,
Line's good.
Beach.
Curl. Nice.
Shot.
Oh, very nice. He didn't need any on that one, BJ.
Just gave you a bit there.
Oh, for either, really. I still...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to go back to what you
a little
said.
low with the out turn.
Is this getting drawn in, getting sucked in? Remember you said, talked about all the angles that Cooey loves to play?
Yeah, but this isn't. He's actually, Alberta's going to open it up. He's not going to start playing that game with them, which is smart.
Whoa.
Don't want to get forced here if you're Alberta, and this will help.
Good shot. Very good.
Now spins one out. Opens up the center line, leaves a couple of corners. There's the one closest, covering the edge of the 4, and then one edge of the 12.
Yeah, you don't want to be able to hit him rolling off.
Yeah,
What do you guys like?
Now you've got a chance if you're Alberta.
This one, yeah.
This is a gimme. I think you don't want to be high. You want him running this.
Yeah.
2/3.
Out turn.
That's interesting, Russ, to my mind. And we know how good they are at the run backs. Why is he willing to risk that?
Well, I think it's because there's 2 in the rings, and he doesn't. If it's a long enough guard, they're going to play a come around and maybe go for their 2. Right now, they've got him forced.
Clean.
Little bit of room.
I thought they might even split the rings here.
Yeah.
Around the corner.
How's line?
Still have a couple of tries to get out of this for Alberta.
2/3. Easy.
Oh, yeah, it can curl.
No hit roll.
Easy.
Good
Nice
job.
I'm not so sure.
Good call, Kev.
I should have stayed on
You
there.
get a soft little roll behind the corners.
I don't mind. Okay.
Set up your 2.
And it is their own guard sitting there covering the edge of the 4.
Yes.
Alberta.
Just hack.
Yes.
Just Darren Molding.
Hard.
Halfway.
Come on, Brad.
Hard, Brad.
Now it's Thiessen trying to hold up that curl as he just takes that outer edge.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Now backing off as it gets to the center line, past the guard.
No roll.
Now watch the roll.
No.
Oh, it's got to sit down, and maybe it's just gone into that hole a little bit.
Very nice, though. It's
Good
just
call.
the perfect weight.
At least have to chase on the other side.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's pretty straight out here.
Roll a hair, yeah.
Yeah, don't get cute.
Oh, yeah.
Missed guard there on that brushing. It's cost Cooey's team.
It's just upturn freezing, so this is probably not so bad.
No, not bad at all.
John Morris as they brush down for Kevin Cooey. First skip stone here in 7.
Hard, Beach. Come on, Beach. Easy. Stay down. Easy.
Whoa. Bend. It's good.
Whoa.
There you go.
Attaboy. Shot, Kev. Real good, Kev.
So aware, if you stay there, Bottcher goes around, and then Kevin can play the run back. A good jam on that red one, but to roll it open.
Yeah, that's what I'm
We're
seeing.
not getting a ton of curls through here.
No.
Have to change gears now and try for that deuce.
And a full 8.
Yeah, full 8. He's top 8, top 4.
Yeah.
Can't freeze.
You got to just be shot over him. Otherwise, he'll have the off.
What are you thinking for speed? Similar?
Yeah, it's the same. Same speed.
Ice has been so good the last couple of days. Well, almost a week, really.
It has. Figured it
Line's
out.
good.
It was a little iffy to start the Scotties. So by the championship pool, it was good. Got a little iffy on the championship day, but no, this has been really good. I think not many complaints at all, if you heard any.
No.
And around they go. And now Thiessen.
Perfect.
Nice shot.
Any deeper, Cooey freezes. Any higher, it's a much easier run back.
Nice shot.
Top.
Nice.
There's actually more of a jam chance with this now.
But I think you're playing at a sliver high, aren't you?
Sure.
Tough shot.
Whatever way you see it.
Well, it's peel. It's
Yeah. Shade high.
It's that easier
like
to run
this
your
one,
own.
Well, I don't hate this one.
Yeah.
Be bad luck to nut it there, but
If you hit it a third here, though, it jams.
yeah, I know.
This is the only way you could give
either
up
one,
3.
whatever one you're feeling, Kevin.
We like both of them.
I like this one better.
Okay, let's do it. Looks
One
like
third.
a
1/3.
thin half, eh?
Yep.
You got her, bud.
It's like a pretty natural.
Third of a rock.
It's like a pretty
It's
natural
thinner than you think.
jam. Okay, let's put a good throw on it.
This is good. Might get something here. Oh, for sure.
So you don't jam yellow onto that red on the left 12
Edge of
foot.
rock.
You need to slice
Edge of
this
rock.
red across the top of that yellow
Trying to hit a
high
third,
side.
right?
That's much thinner than half,
third,
which isn't
yep. Hit
ideal.
half. Third.
It's a long run, too.
Final stone for
Yep.
Kevin Cooey, trying to angle his stone back. Nothing. Now, BJ Neufeld, what do you got? Have you got it? Sure you do. And it'll pop out into the open, and sitting 1, 2, and 3, and that's what it'll face Brendan Bottcher.
Just a great shot.
Cooey's 91, 92%,
Great
but
throw,
the
buddy.
shots he's had to execute, it's just
feel it, man.
mind-boggling. Look at that, and sticks it.
Did you hear John say to him, way to feel it?
Yeah.
He wanted that.
Sure.
He wanted to play that shot.
Sure doesn't do much, does it?
Well, you throw it
Yeah,
good.
John's figuring that out, I
As
think.
long as I don't overcook it with Benny, we're good.
Yeah, in fact, I think, the whole team is.
You're right. It's different.
Yes. Whatever you want,
Stay
Skip.
straight.
Whatever you want, Coop. The
Line's good.
mantra of the day.
Line's good,
Make
guys.
sure. Make sure.
Keep it moving.
Time's a bit light. Nice.
Good scrub. Good end.
Attaboy, Skipper. Good pair.
To the top edge of the 4 against 3. Alberta moves in front again. Just looking ahead to the night, and it's interesting at this point in time, the top 8. How can you not be impressed with the field? Look at this. Jacobs, Cooey, that'll be on A. Epping against Madaw, all Ontario there. Kuju goes against Gunlickson, and then Bottcher will play Dunstone. And that always the Alberta-Saskatchewan rivalry. Those are the games coming up tonight on this opening day of championship pool play from the Tim Hortons Brier. So Alberta make the draw against 3, lead at 6-5, and it is now wild card number 2, Kevin Cooey, that does have Last Rock again playing the Red Stones.
Yesterday we said it was fast.
Outstanding, outstanding. The brushing, the shot making, of course, the brushing of Carrick Martin has been wonderful. Brad Thiessen.
Line's good.
A little late. It's real close.
Line's good.
Whoa, whoa, weight's good.
Line's good. Line's okay. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Hard line. Just there. Hard line. Whoa, now, whoa.
The Howard Madaw combination up by 3. It looks like they are sitting 2 final stone. Matt Dunstone, has he got a double here?
Well, he's playing the double. Wayne drew in there. I'm not sure if he can do it without clipping his own out.
Come up a hair.
Come up a hair. Oh, he's got it. Wonderful stone, Matt Dunstone.
Brilliant.
Wow.
That was flat.
Like scoring 2 and 8. Attaboy, Matty.
Oh, the fact that he didn't clip the one right beside.
Whoa, Benny, whoa, Benny, whoa, Benny. I like it there.
Hard to believe.
Okay.
Again, the line calls. The thirds today, I think, too. I mean, again, we talk often about the evolution of the game. The thirds today and what they have to see, considering the weight being played and the liveliness of the stones, Russ.
Hurt, back it up, back it up, back it up. Dig.
You just saw John Morris make that
That's fine.
run back double. Talking to the liveliness of the stones.
Good.
Good throw. We just swept it.
Now because of John, you've got opportunity here, a corner guard.
Wait only.
Just line.
Nothing in the center. Really no risk here for a wild card.
Go on him. Line's good. Line's good.
I got behind the tee line.
Line's good. Only wait. Line's good.
Right on the tee.
Line's great.
Be downhill here. You don't want to overbrush this. It'll glide right in there.
He's not freezing, so T-line's pretty good.
Sorry, Russ, we thought you had a microphone problem, but darn it, you don't. No, so further to my point, the question, that what you have to understand now as a third has grown too. Right?
No question. And there's so many rocks in play, and there's so many high weight hits at the end, and you've got to have those angles so precise in your head, and the audible halfway down if it's not going to go. What else can you turn it into?
Darren Moulding.
Interesting. Johnny offered up. Get it back there. He's not going to freeze.
Line's pretty good.
But he is. And they've made this a couple times.
Yeah, both of these teams know this spot.
A little heavy.
Whoa.
Racks and heavy.
No.
Sit.
Great shot.
That's okay.
Very good.
Good.
T-line hit it a shade, sliver high and on.
Stay on
T-line.
Okay. T-line.
Stay on it.
Back 4 weights.
Blank in 7 means that Northern Ontario continues to lead 4-2, and Jacobs, Sault Ste. Marie does have the last rock in 8.
Whoa.
T-line.
Back 4.
T-line.
Back 4.
Close, Johnny.
They're going to try and save their red, the back red, by just throwing this kind of back 4 weight.
Go then. Hard John.
Wait's good.
Hard line.
5-5 tie. And Epping with some pressure again. John Epping out of Toronto against Jason Gunlickson.
I think he's trying to play the super thin, get by that guard, essentially where he can see and make the double for two.
Oh, okay. From Morris, Manitoba, 50 kilometers south of Winnipeg. Hit what you can see. Get it by. What do you got? Come across. Oh, goodness, if you sit down. And it will. Not.
I think he gets two.
Down at the back. There you go. It is
No, it's
the
two, I think,
deuce.
two.
Wonderful shot.
Well, we gotta-
Gudlickson.
Don't be taking one. Two.
Two it is.
Oh.
Close to three.
Good job. Good deuce. Great, Ed.
We're right there.
Line's good. A little farther back. Yep. Get it back here. Get it back here. Go. Okay.
Shot.
Nice shot.
Really good weight.
Shot rock.
Bigger the better.
In fact, it is. Alberta sitting the two now.
Back weight. Back weight.
Incredible tap. Unlocked that yellow Bottcher stone by
It's only like 3 feet.
Neufeld, but it's over curled a bit, so this is tough. You got to shave the guard to tap it out for second, third, fourth.
Weight's good.
PJ Neufeld.
Whoa. Yep. Hard.
Morris.
Whoa. Hard on. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Ben.
Now trying to help it over. Here goes Hebert.
Ben, back one.
You got it? Oh, you got it all the way. He's short two.
Those were two spectacular shots by Neufeld. Just the first one, the exact back four weight you're throwing to the wing. Trying not to get rid of your second stone, and then that.
I think like you can make that triple hitting 3/4.
As close to nose as you can.
Okay. This is similar to the spot I played 2 ends ago, right?
Yep. Yeah, a little further out, but should run about the same.
If you get that one, if you get that one thin, this one goes for sure, and it's getting that one out of there. If you get that one thicker, it might stay.
Can you see it all, or what do you have there?
Just all of it, but maybe.
Crazy thin, the top rock stays. Too thick.
Just the hair high.
The middle one might stay.
Any worry about one of those stones coming over and catching shot rock?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, I'd have to worry.
Whoa, clean, curl. No.
Love the socks today. Bottcher.
That's pretty close.
Bang, bang, and away they go, and across the top it goes. And will it sit?
Right there.
And it'll stop there.
Throw the double into it.
Okay, let's make this.
Nice.
One
control. No. Whoa, God, straight. Whoa.
So good.
Attaboy. Good shot. Come on.
Nothing safe with these stones. Just nothing. And these athletes.
So much action.
That's a sneaky spot to leave that yellow.
Must have put it back. I don't know.
Yeah.
Easy. Hard.
Benny.
Gotta go, Ben.
He's snuggling in right behind as he wants to watch the line. Hebert.
Good sweep.
No.
Shot, Kev. I think so. We'll be aggressive, right?
Yeah.
Like whatever weight you're seeing.
Yeah, nothing to lose now. You roll out. It's no big deal. Try to roll this under the corner.
Look at that, 91%. Draw weight looks good. Bottcher, both of them. Outstanding shot making. And player numbers brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Well, both of those skips playing better than the numbers they came in with, which were exceptional already. Shows a lot in a big game.
Medium.
Okay.
Clean.
Weight's good.
Clean. Yep.
Weight's good.
Decent.
Clean. Curl.
Being aggressive, he said. Let's be aggressive. Try and roll it over behind our corner if you can. Well, now it needs to sit down, and it will not.
That's fine. Blank straight. Yeah. I almost don't even want to force him. because let's force him this out.
Kevin going to get rid of this in a hurry to save a couple seconds.
And through it goes. Alberta. The numbers, statistically, they're out curling Alberta, but they trail by 1. Well, the center went up after the blank, realizing that now Cooey once again has last draw. Around he went, Cooey with Van Hebert, and there you see the angle freeze by the Alberta lead, Karek Martin. So we got something going as we welcome you back on this Friday afternoon and the first day of championship pool play.
Hard clean. Whoa. Wait only. Clean. Yep.
Come on, baby. You gotta go for weight.
Whoa.
Weight's good.
Whoa.
Top page.
Too much room.
Weight's there.
Echoed what we heard from John Morris earlier, that this team, interestingly enough, last year they didn't think they could win it. They had to retool, and with Colton Flash going back to Saskatchewan, they had to do something, and they believe now this combination with Morris is going to make them that much better. And as you take a look at the standings coming in, that's the key down there. You brought your record with you. So if you're Jacobs or Gundlich's in at 3 and you lose a 4th, that really puts you in a difficult situation. Remembering again, not page playoff, just top 3 will go through, and one team will get that bye to the final.
Yeah, I really think, Vic, this team feels like, John Morris is that missing piece to bring them up another notch. And they'll have to work through a little bit of team dynamic stuff, but once they get that, I mean, they're winning despite it.
The middle one, right? And then
once they figure out their roles.
It's like 2/3, eh? Yep. 3/4.
Interesting here. He's given up on the 2.
Shade more.
He's going to try to make the triple here. You're going to be a little careful. You ever carve it onto your own here, John?
Yep.
John Morris and Hebert really goes to work early.
Beat shooter.
What do you got? 1, 2. Oh, he drives it by, touches it. Now, is that going to go? And it will, just because of that little gear effect. Okay, we talked about those 3 lost teams, of which Brad Jacobs is one. And he's up by a couple as he plays the other Brad, Gouju.
And he's got a great opportunity for 3. Brad Gouju playing freezes on both of his. The first was able to be picked out, and this one, there's about 2 feet of separation. And it is not under cover.
I can't hear you.
And avoids the jam, and there they are. 3 more.
Okay.
You got to give me, like, good back line to make it.
There's 3 of them in there, so as long as we can keep them, we might have a chance.
And that will be the final score as Jacobs comes up with the win to improve their record to 6-3, and Team Canada drops now to 6-3.
Almost hack.
Clean.
Just back line.
7-2 the final.
Yep.
Solid back line.
John's
Close.
was over a brush, but it was a dangerous call. It almost would have been a draw to sit 4 here, and the blank is long gone. He got a little lucky that he hit a center line rock right across to the right-hand edge of the sheet. It caromed off 2 rocks and went right across the left-hand side of the sheet.
For sure better.
Pool table.
It's a 3rd, eh?
It was busy for a minute.
even if
They're very fortunate they got it out.
3rd?
What turn?
In turn.
Peel.
They can make this triple. Alberta left these rocks in a bad spot.
Hard.
Yep, hard.
Real hard, Beach.
Hard! Come on, Beach.
Needs to be thin.
Hard!
Chips.
Get it out.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
That helps. Get that thinner, though. You get it right into the center of the 2 yellows, and they go 2.
Still got trouble blanking here.
Even them up. A rock behind the tee line.
2, yeah. Give you the same as I gave you the last way there.
Yeah.
And we often hear curlers at this level, Cheryl, talk about rock positioning, and
Line's good.
Never more true than for Alberta right now.
It is. You leave this a little high against this Cooey team.
Close. Maybe a hair
And
heavy.
you know,
Line's
and
good.
BJ will make those flat doubles
Line's
pretty
good.
easy. So puts a lot of pressure on the
Brad's.
brushers.
Just get it here. Looks light.
Gotta go. Come on.
Hard, boys. Hard. Good scrub.
Do you want to roll?
Dead nose.
You want to throw peel and roll into the other one?
No, I like the nose for now.
You don't want to roll in here and give him the roll back.
Right. That's
Easy.
what teams do wrong. You roll towards the forefoot.
I didn't see the weight.
Bottcher rolls back.
Control.
Now it's an even flatter double. Dead on, and there probably will be a double on the very next shot.
Whoa, clean. Just clean. Yep.
Hard.
Whoa.
Whoa, clean.
Clean.
John.
Yep.
John, yep.
Gotta go,
Hard.
John.
Really hard.
Whoa. Benny. Keep going,
Hebert
Johnny.
with the
Johnny,
late lift.
get her over there.
Now
Hard.
trying to roll it right over on the corner.
Keep going.
And just
Good call, Kev. Nice on.
nuzzle up beside.
Audible by Cooey there.
That's a really good call because now you're going to have to roll.
Anyone who rolls, we should have a double.
Yeah, you have to. Has to roll deeper in the house.
Sure. Sure. Should be nice and straight through here.
Yeah.
Clean.
Hard.
Medium.
Yeah. Whoa.
Decent.
Whoa.
Medium. Whoa.
No! Roll!
Try to roll it away, and they will, and leave it flat, just a little bit lower.
I don't think it's
You
there.
just roll to here.
That's why I said earlier, by Cooey rolling, if they make a nice roll back, there's no double.
Those are so hard to throw if you're Darren Moulding.
What about the
Nose
freeze?
is good, too.
I like the freeze here.
Control. Just control.
All right, let's go over Gunlickson. We saw that very nice two he scored. Epping now, his last, down by a couple.
And he is being forced. Jason Gunlickson went through a port and hit the Ontario Stone on his final to lie 3. And so for John, needs a nose hit.
And Gunlickson, like Northern Ontario, Jacobs had that critical 3-loss number. And that'll be for the single to get within 1.
Just a soft weight roll back, and again, there's no double. Running out of time. Remember, they set up the blank going this direction before with a freeze.
You wonder. Does not want to get forced.
Easy, solid, easy. Easy, just easy.
Yeah. Whoa. Clean. Yeah.
Decent.
Whoa.
It's close.
There you go now. Where's it going to go?
Great. Good.
And spreads them out a little bit more.
Those are
Very good.
such good shots.
Think so, guys?
There's no double, Ben.
No, I know, but I'm thinking we tried on our last one, and if we give him one, we give him one. Hit and roll this one back into the back 8.
Timeout. Wow.
No.
Right.
Timeout, eh?
Timeout.
We called it at
Yeah, but
4:27.
what's wrong with making this?
That is so Kevin
Hello,
Cooey.
officials.
I just make it.
If we roll.
4:27, what we had.
If you roll either one of these closer, probably this one. No, this one. Into here. We have a free go with the blank on our last. If we give up a steal, we're only down 2.
Oh, what about?
Well, this one's better,
This
because
one's
at least
better.
if
You're
you
right.
nose it and he noses, I have a chance. If
Yeah.
I nose this, I got nothing.
Yeah, you're right.
What if? But is the play to go here, like kind of half and half?
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Make him a little bit of an awkward shot.
Yeah, if you roll it to here, though.
There, you just can't roll behind it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, for hitting, we're rolling to here, I think, is the best.
Yeah.
Because I think
You guys,
He might not hit this.
yeah, and that's fine.
you guys don't like, you guys don't hate the.
I don't
or
hate
love
it.
the freeze.
I mean, I love it.
Well, I think he's nosing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're forced.
And then I got to draw the button, or unless I hope I've got that. I don't think he's
But the
just
thing
going to
is,
give us the
I think if he knows it, like, there's a decent chance we'll have like a tickle for 2.
Not if he makes it good, you won't.
You gotta assume he's gonna.
We just don't want to be forced to.
You're right.
Try this roll.
We just don't want to be forced.
Yeah.
I think we try this, and if he makes it, we give him one.
I think so.
Yeah, I like
That's
that.
what we talked about,
Yeah,
right?
I like that.
So,
Okay. Yeah, roll it right to the center line, I
Make the
think.
roll go.
Yeah.
What they're worried about is if the freeze is perfect, then Brendan hits it dead on, then you're kind of dead. But you could also freeze to that one.
Okay.
Then what's Bottcher do?
Okay, you got her.
He hits it dead on you. He has to be shot. So now they're hoping to have a slash double rollout blank.
Yeah. All that.
The freeze worked 2 ends ago.
Hit and roll over to the center line is the call.
Dry board. This is where I played a couple ends.
That looks like good ice for board.
It's interesting how he still relies, Cooey does, on BJ Neufeld, who was in the house last year on the ice. Is that what you still see, BJ? So he still asks him.
And just a calm response.
Nose. That's fine. Okay. Nose gives us a chance.
As hard as it is to believe, I think Neufeld makes Cooey even better.
Same way.
Well, I bet if you try the blank and
Facing 2 is the Howard Madaw combination. Here's Wayne.
Well, on his final stone, Matt Dunstone hit and tried to roll and create as much separation to force, but it is the double that Wayne Madaw is taking on.
Oh, catcher.
That was hard.
Single. Up by 2.
Yeah, that was
Dunstone,
super
last
thin.
rock coming home. So do you sit right there, or do you try to roll it away a little bit?
You would like to roll a little bit, just not out.
Yeah. Stone is right in the middle of the 8.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
He's going to leave it right there. So here's the double available.
It is. It's just such a tough call when you're Brendan because you want to roll to the right, but you can't roll out or the blank's easy.
Good scrub.
Making him throw at it.
2/3.
This
It's
is
like 2/3 hard to me.
so tough.
It's a half rock. Okay. Turn your throwing, Kev.
Oh, turn.
Doubles there, but you got to get your shooter out.
Hopefully, if he plugs it.
Thick half.
A third looks like it nuts, John.
It's
We're playing it over the top.
a third goes up a bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
thick third. Yeah, okay, I'm with you.
Third's pretty close.
Okay, Kev, throw a good one here, buddy.
A shade thicker
I like
than
a little
third.
more.
It's more like half, isn't it? To get the
What do you think of
top
that? We
half
haven't
of that
thrown
back
many
rock.
off the line here.
That looks like max to me.
Okay.
I guess the
I'll-
action
I'll
on these
just
rocks,
stick
they've
with
hit them thicker before, and I've thought it should have stayed, and it's gone out. So we'll have weight.
Final stone. Can you get the blank here? Going to give it a go. Cooey. Hebert on the brush. Morris calling line. Can you get it? Yeah, no, you will not as it goes across the top. And so Alberta will pick up that steal of 1. Cooey down by 2. Last rock coming home.
The 2021 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you in part by Purex Bathroom Tissue, the only soft-sorbent one. By AGI Weststeel, Westfield, Batco, Nico, SureTrack, and more. We are AGI. By OK Tire and BKT Tires. And by Tim Hortons. Get your Tim's run without the run. Order delivery today through the Tim Hortons app.
So missing on the blank attempt, giving up the single. It is Brendan Bottcher leading by 2, but it is Cooey, wild card number 2, that has the last rock, coming home playing the Redstones. Needs a couple to tie. Brad Thiessen.
Line's good.
Not light, but
That does it, yeah.
We're a smidge tight.
Hit hard, straight.
Line's tight. Line's tight.
We're pretty
Turn
light.
molding.
Over and off. Over and off.
just Darren, just Darren, just Darren.
Over and off.
Clean it, Darren.
Off,
Clean
off,
it. No, we don't need to
off.
finish. Don't need to finish.
First spot is this.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty
100%.
long, that Alberta guard.
Back 8 weight.
Back 8.
Yeah.
Try and get those two, one of those yellow stones off there and roll. Now you can use your corners too for wild card.
Oh, wait a
Back
minute.
line. Little heavy.
No. Stay with it.
Heavy.
Never. Ben.
Has
I'll
to
hit
take
through
the
the house.
curl or it's trouble.
Go then.
Ben.
Go then. Line's getting there.
You have to hit something.
Need to help it over. And now Neufeld.
Roll it.
Go, go,
Boy,
go,
they
go,
were-
go. Get it over there.
And they'll bury a little bit, it looks like. If
That's a dandy.
really slow to get to it when the call was made. So Brendan Bottcher, you go back to the fourth. This is what set them on their way, and now they lead by a couple.
These have risk to it. This overcurls by a good inch and a half. He takes a one of his own. He might score one. He might not score at all. Look at this, dead perfect. Kicks it just at the right angle to get it by that back yellow. Brilliant.
Key shot brought to you by OK Tire. Service, repair, and tires. Putting 4 on the board in the second. Cooey responded with 3, and then we've sort of been back and forth. And that steal of 1 in 9 is the 2-point difference.
Is it triple bad or?
You can make this and be buried, and then we got those to go
I
around.
think we do. That's the only way we can open. Sit forward.
Like that, Beach?
Okay. I think it's the only way we open up our corners, boys.
And we're going around these no matter what on our next.
Yep.
Okay,
I
do
like
it. Okay. Half.
Hey, Johnny, let's make this.
No.
Beach.
No.
Just get rid of the congestion in the forefoot here.
Kenny, put this behind the guards, just behind the guards.
1, 2. Oh, he's moved it, bumped it, so he got rid of 2.
Okay.
Pretty good.
It's in behind the cover, albeit back of the tee line. We talk about Brendan Bottcher's wonderful shot, the key shot.
In a perfect world, we're rolling just a little.
But that other shot, that 3 was wonderful.
Clean.
Weight's good.
Darren Moulding.
Yep.
Third stones here in the 10th.
Hard.
Hard.
Decent. Here comes that. Got to get through this hole now. Here comes that center guard. Oh, it's coming in a hurry.
Clean. We're good.
And look at that. Gets to the nose to push it out the back.
Can we make that out to?
Nice shot.
Why don't I chip that and roll either behind the guards
Okay,
or on top of
let's
it?
do it.
Just like a hack weight.
Same shot here as Darren's, just a little more ice. Redirect on all the back yellow or buried. Nice shot there.
Was it ever? And you can't leave it there, Darren. Making a great one, top forefoot.
Little down.
Just does 2 things.
Hair down. Hair down. Hair down. Yes.
Ebert.
Hard.
Again.
Hard.
That center guard, that long guard that was put up.
Whoa. Off.
Now where are they going? Are they going to roll across the top of it? It's going to spin.
Good shot.
And spins a little too far. Shot rock still belongs to Alberta.
Shot, Beach.
Can we just put it over here?
Beauty.
It's perfect.
I think so. Show them 2/3 or something.
Yeah. Love it.
It's got to be full 8.
Yeah, fully.
Yeah, you just can't over curl on this one, Russ, because there would be a double on the intern. Anything on the left side of that guard.
He'll be able to get at this with the similar weight he just threw, too.
I like the way.
Line's good.
Top 8.
Whoa.
Top
We're
4.
there.
Line's good.
Little heavy.
Yeah, no, we're all there.
Yeah.
Just let her die.
No, it's got to die.
That's not awful.
No, I know. It's got to die
Real
still.
good.
No.
Can you curl a bit?
It's
No,
good. It's
I
good.
don't think we need to curl.
Nice shot. Well
Sit,
played.
sit, sit.
Good.
Good.
It's decent.
That's a good spot.
Well, we talked and we showed that key shot for 4, but this is just something special, something that only this man, Kevin Cooey, would see first of all and then try to make.
Yeah, and you know, the incredible thing is he's able to park the what could not turn out in this shot, throws it to make it, makes a first three.
And the little gear effect, just moving it enough to pick up the three. And that did change the momentum for a while as Cooey then got another deuce, but the steal of the 1 in 9, there's the difference. 2-point game.
Is there enough, Russ? The guard's long enough, the out turn, can you get a bit of a roll?
To the yellow?
Yeah, to the right.
Yeah, I think you. Yeah, that's the wrong turn to. You're not. It's not going to kick.
It's so flat.
The speed's really good here.
What if you roll like a inch buried? Leave it high side on the out turn. It's hard to get at it.
Yeah, that's probably your choice.
Line's close. Top
Gotta
four. It's all of you guys.
Line's really good, guys. Easy.
So it's come down, Kathy, last rock as Matt Dunstone trails by 2, but I'm seeing nothing but red here.
Well, it was looking very, very good for Saskatchewan in this end until Wayne Midaw's final stone was a triple to lie 2. So he needs, Matt does, to come off that corner guard to make the double, but his shooter has to stick as well.
There's the shot he'd like to bring into play right there. Back edge of the 8. Final stone. Matt Dunstone, Saskatchewan against wildcard 3, Howard Madaw. Got something.
Oh, nice try, Matty.
And got nothing. And they will add a couple more. And Howard Madaw will pick up the win.
What a shot Wayne made for the 4. That Hackner double to stick it for 4.
9-5, the final. 8-1 now, the record for that team from Penetanguishene, and Saskatchewan falls to 6-3.
Kathy's right. Dunstone was like a foot heavy on an angle freeze, and he had Wayne either way, rolled over, and Wayne had a pretty simple double to make it almost impossible for Matt.
Whoa, if you can, line's good.
Nice freeze, Cheryl.
Whoa.
You just freeze again, don't you?
I think so. I think that's a call.
Top 4.
I thought they might have had to move that yellow one.
Top 4.
Line's close.
Got a curl.
Okay. Oh, we can wait.
Line's good.
Curl. Curl.
Curl.
Just at the end.
Hard, Brad. Hard.
Curl.
That's good.
Bounce.
Nice shot.
Good. Good. You good?
Yep. Real good.
Well, what if we just, if we get rid of this?
Blast them.
No, yeah, just get rid of this.
Sit bare.
Well, you want to sit. You want to sit over here.
Oh, I see.
He's gonna be dead frozen.
Ideal.
He's coming off that into this probably.
But what if we just try to? I don't think we blast. What if we just play this way to go here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like
and
that.
then try to stick around the nose.
Yeah, let's lie 1.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that, boys.
me too.
Gives us a fighting chance, eh?
Close as you can to the nose, John.
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah, I like it, Kev. Show that back one. We might have something on your
Come
line.
around tap, stay on top of the yellow. Raise your own red back killy shot rock.
Okay. Well, we've got John Epping and Ontario desperate here as they play in 10.
Well, the angles are not ideal for him up front, but Jason Gunlickson hit and rolled on his final to corner onto the Ontario stone.
And that will not work as they run them out of stones, and it'll be a win for Manitoba. 7-6 the final. Both teams now 6-3.
Nice shot, but
Yes, it is good.
You have to throw in the butt, huh?
yeah.
There usually is one.
I'm having 3 right now. If like.
Oh, so you get 3?
Yeah.
The end turn? Like that, probably?
Right now, he could.
Right.
Can he pick it?
Oh, you mean real thin? That's tough.
No, yeah,
I don't know if he can hit it thick enough to.
He's got this all
this,
day, right?
this.
Do you want to call
Timeout.
So we guard that.
He's got the 2 all day with the end turn, doesn't he? Like, it's
I think we just...
That's a really high guard.
Give him the draw on the out turn. Plug the hole.
Well, we're going to give him the
We're gonna
pick
give him
shot I
this.
just called.
That's just for...
Actually, Brendan,
though,
he
right?
can't...
It jammed.
That's not even for
he
two, is
can't
it?
Make, it's always coming to the nose or higher. I don't think he can ever get it underneath. Look at the...
No, the red's in the way.
Right.
You thinking of hitting this yellow one? Ever
No.
thought
I don't think so.
that? No? Okay.
The other shot he might have is some kind of thin, just grazing.
Yeah. That's the one we want to guard, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
If he throws this, I'm pretty sure just stuffs right in there.
Well, that's a hard deuce. Like drawing
If you
over
hit it,
here is...
if you hit it thick, what does it do?
Yeah.
It goes into
over
there.
top ever?
I don't think it goes over top. But even then, he loses his shooter.
You'd have to lose a shooter.
And he doesn't get that one.
Do you like plugging the hole, the intern hole?
Yeah.
I think we do.
Take away his raise, right?
I'm good with that.
Where do we
Shot would be
want
that
it?
raise.
Where do we
Put
want
it
it?
in the spot, right? Pick a spot.
Like here?
I'd love to get it low of that red one to
That's right.
take it away a
Want
little.
that.
Yeah.
What's this shot if we do hit and roll and just stay dead buried?
Well, we can only see 2/3 of it.
Yeah, I mean, is
If
it
touch
good?
that top red one,
We do
it's,
that?
it's a 3. It could be, because then he's going to have that slash. This is protecting us right now from that slash.
Job one when the score the way it is now is
put the guard up.
how can
We
Kui
gotta
get
be
3?
halfway.
Take that away. There's no way
Plug
that
that
yellow,
one.
when I drew up yellow over to the yellow, it might hit the
Good
yellow,
spot
but it's
here.
not going out.
Right.
So there's zero chance of a 3 there that I can
Right
see.
here.
So the only way he has a 3 is on this side of the sheet that they're guarding.
Yeah.
Getting there.
We're missing
Well,
something.
there's
I
room.
think we're just going to be right in
This
between
is good, but yeah.
those two.
You can see the concern, though, always with teams playing Kui is, are we missing something?
What about coming even deeper and to the top 12, say?
Yep. Yeah, you could. There's an angle raise off a red one for a potential 3 too, I believe.
Right now.
Yep.
Final
line.
stone for Alberta. Brendan Bottcher as they play in
Halfway.
10.
Yep.
Leading by
Halfway.
2.
Halfway.
Decent.
Over and off.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Sit.
It's
It's good. Nice shot.
Good.
that fill the hole? Or did that late movement just open it up?
It took away the feather double, but I think he can make it off this top red.
Yeah, if you hit it into a third of this with even like easy normal and you nut
high
this,
red
there's your
guard in.
third shot. And if this squeezes out the 8-foot,
It will. That yellow's
so
flying
I
out
think
of there.
it's just easy
Okay.
normal.
I like it.
you gotta
This
throw-
will
you
run
Gotta throw
dead.
it hard enough, John.
You got to throw it
Easy normal is fine, guys. We don't want to be throwing too much to kill this.
Just give me a
Also-
broom.
And I got the
It's,
clock here.
Just yeah,
2.
I know.
Three
Just
quarters.
sliver high. Should run right where I threw it. How much? What am I at? Beach for time.
You got 20 seconds.
See, I'm seeing normal.
Okay, I like it.
Is that
Just
max?
a reminder. There you go.
That's close. Great. Sliver high.
2 to tie. 3
Whoa,
for
whoa,
the
whoa,
win.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Final
Please,
stone,
whoa,
Kevin
whoa.
Kui.
Yep.
Under some time
Whoa,
pressure.
whoa. Yep.
Newcomb.
Yes.
Now Hebert. Forrest calling line. Run
yes.
it back. What you gonna get? Oh, it ticked his own. Where's this going?
Still got 2, I think.
They got their deuce. Now I don't have it.
Just came up a bit. That would have been close for 3.
Yeah.
Just came up.
Yeah, there it is. Did they call for a measure? Nope. They're gonna give him the deuce. He got it.
If it misses that red, it's
Wow. Go one more. Why not? It's been terrific.
Yep.
Well, there's the scoreboard. That 4 for Alberta. You thought, oh, they're off and running. Then that wonderful shot by Kui. And then this one. There's the deuce in 10 to tie. So here we go in a 7-7 tie. We go to the extra, and it is Alberta. The team from Edmonton, skipped by Brendan Bottcher, that does have the last run. They have the Hammer playing the Yellowstones.
Hard on that one. Hard on that one. Good. Great shot.
Hard.
Tick
Very
played
good.
once, Tick played twice. Karek Martin.
Once with the intern, once with the out turn. 2 different spots. Great shots.
Might as well try one just over.
Sure.
I mean, we're gonna have 3 guards. We got some.
well. If I go half buried, it's pretty. If I go half buried, just short of the rings, it's pretty good, isn't it?
Sure, let's try that, Kev.
I like that call.
You might as well go here then. Don't. Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't want to.
Just go in there.
Top 8.
But then what if he hits and rolls the center line?
John, it's the same thing if you're right here. We can come around that.
Definitely got a hair light.
Top 12.
Line's good. Line's good.
Line's good.
Just tight.
Hard,
Line's
hard
good.
then.
Just tight.
Hard, get
Line's
top
good.
12.
Line's good. Easy.
Not to curl, just get her going.
Weight's good.
Looks
Top
pretty
8.
good, guys. Looks pretty
Clean.
good.
Clean.
I don't
Is
think it
Benny
needs to.
tight?
Whoa, no.
No?
Shade.
Whoa, good.
Whoa, that's good, good.
Spot, John.
I'm just trying to shrink his rings, eh?
Yeah, of course.
Shot, John.
You got it.
Straight peel, or you're running it back and catch something?
I'm guessing straight peel. It'd be pretty dangerous to take on that double peel. You could kick something into the center.
And that will do.
Let's just see if we can maybe spin something.
Take it in.
Yeah.
You just kind of guard this.
Yeah. We're going to go around to catch last.
It's good. It's good.
Halfway.
It's good.
Hey, just
I don't
clean
mind
that.
running it into it. It's probably
Clean.
our best chance.
Just
don't
an
even mind
amazing
mine.
comeback.
Halfway.
Well, just
After that 4-ender, they've outscored Bottcher 7-3.
Line's good.
higher, he maybe.
Well, and Cooey probably should have stolen in. And number 4, Brendan made that peach draw against 4 to the side of the forefoot in a brand new spot. He hadn't even been down.
You got it.
And we want to welcome those of you who have been watching TSN 4. Welcome to the curling bubble. This year's Tim Hortons, Brier. It is day 1 of the championship pool play.
Same spot.
Outstanding game between wildcard team number 2. That's Kevin Cooey, 4-time champion, against Alberta, Brendan Bottcher, the 3-time Brier runner-up. We're tied at 7. And here in this extra, it is Alberta and Bottcher that does have the last rock, playing the Yellowstones, and we're playing third rocks.
Sit. Shot Beach.
Okay, Beach.
Give me time to clean it.
Pretty good.
Okay,
go ahead.
Interesting little check over the shoulder for Bottcher, over his right shoulder, because there is a stone. That one right there is the one he was checking. Just trying to avoid a jam possibility.
Well, with those 2 great ticks by Carrick, really for Team Cooey, your choice is to have Alberta looking at 2 once they go to throw their last.
Watch out. And by it goes.
Little nibbler there for Bottcher, too, that could pay dividends. He ends up getting forced to hit something. He can hit, roll out, and still win.
Same weight.
Line's a little tighter.
It's a little. It's all there. We don't want to. It's all there.
Little tighter line.
Yeah, it's like it to stop.
2/3.
It's got to stop. No, it's halfway.
It's great, great watching here by Ben and John.
BJ's just doing it all on his own. Doesn't need any help.
I think same thing on Kev's.
And there you go. It is nibbling at the back. Belongs to Alberta.
Clean.
Darren Moulding throwing the third stones. Trying to keep it open for the skipper. Oh, now he's kicked that one in, and that kills the biter at the back for the moment.
Good break there.
Let's not call it timeout, though. We'll have to call it our last. We've got lots of time.
Yeah, we got 2 in here.
Yep.
I think you're throwing just dead center.
Yep, I like it.
100%.
You can't let him draw like over here.
Sure.
That's why I was thinking here.
No, right here.
Just bite in the center.
He's gonna be shooting at 2 anyway.
Right in the center
Yeah,
line.
he's not going to run into this one anyways because it could go bad.
What turn do you like,
Yeah.
Kev?
Yeah.
Right-
Okay.
right on the
Yeah, I
center
like
line.
it, Kev. Let's make it usable. 2/3, halfway.
Well, the in, because you'll probably have 2 ins in a row. That's the only thing I'm thinking is you'll have.
Okay.
Give you a good idea for your weight.
Center guard. It's got to be usable, eh?
I think you just want to bite the center line. About 2/3 of the way.
What do you think there?
Okay.
Usable meaning can't be too long. Then if you bury, if somehow Brendan misses the peel, which is probably going to happen, then it's an easy tap anyways.
Well, those of you just joining us on TSN4, we told you it's been outstanding. Bottcher, great shot for 4, even a better shot, 1 in a million kind of shot that only Cooey can make for 3. And now here we are at 7. And Cooey's numbers were in the 90s early. Bottcher at 85. Look at that. 86, 85. We're tied at 7. What a game. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons. Get your Tim's run without the run. Order delivery today through the Tim Hortons app.
Line's good.
Felt there.
2/3 tight.
Well then,
Okay.
They know how to steal.
Line's good.
Probably got to go a bit.
Hard for weight, looks like. Hard beach.
Yeah.
Hard beach.
Okay, line's
We're
good.
good.
You can curl a hair.
We're good.
No, line's great. Line's
We're
great.
good. Weight's good.
Split
Right
center.
here. Yep.
Shot.
It's good, 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 good.
Good one.
Shot, Kev.
Yep.
16-7.
So play this out. Peel's made.
Nice.
Alberta's sitting, or sorry, wildcard sitting 1 or 2. Kevin's going to loop around edge of 4.
Yeah, loop around the one that John threw.
He's drawing anyways, I think.
Whoa. Clean.
Curl.
Curl. Curl. Curl.
Clean.
Decent. And gets that one too. Oh, now he's just pushed that one in a little bit further.
Wearing that one out.
Yeah.
Do we have a timeout in overtime? Yeah. Yes, please. What do you guys
I mean,
want?
this is the shot.
Yeah, totally.
Each team gets
I
an
think if you're
additional
edge on edge,
1
it's drawing.
timeout.
A quarter rock. I like that too.
Just get a
I think if you're open at all, he'll throw a hack
I
like
think so
it.
too.
He's got Brad on the inside.
try and get a piece out of
Get a
it.
piece under.
Just a sliver. This is where I threw that freeze. So where? Right there. It's kind of the same line. Shade less.
Yeah.
Speed's good.
Right?
Probably like almost edge of
Edge of
4.
4 is...
Edge of 4 is pretty close.
Which one would you like, Cheryl?
I like number 1. Brendan's such a good draw player, and
Okay, you got it.
really would only have to hit 8 foot even if you split the center.
Almost tease him here. Almost make him think, should I hit this? You know, if it's just edge on edge even.
Yeah.
I think the intern tap's a tougher shot than drawing the full 4 foot. Don't you?
Yeah, I would say with.
So you don't bury this, just edge on edge.
Well, and then if you don't bury it, you have a piece of the 4 foot too. So if it goes to the draw, it makes it just that much more precise.
Yeah.
It's like tight
1
ice.
quarter buried, I think, is ideal. Or else he's hitting.
Can he get his name on that trophy for a first time Brendan Bottcher? 3 consecutive silver medals. Final stone. Trying to sit 3.
Weight's good.
Kevin Cooey.
Beach,
Line's
if you
fine.
can.
Line's fine.
Hey,
Low,
line
John.
only.
You got room.
Line only.
Line's great. Line's great. Line's
Room.
great. Beach. Beach.
Oh.
Yep. T-line.
Line's good.
T-line.
Gotta
Yep.
go.
Yes for line. Yes, hard beach.
Boy,
Doesn't
big
need a
carry
curl
here.
hard. You gotta
Bell,
go for
Hebert,
weight.
even Morris out now.
Hard.
Oh, they
Go,
did.
go,
It
go, go, go.
looks like it just may have grazed it.
Curls.
Just need more ice. Pretty good though.
Oh, good scrub beach.
Okay, this is the path.
Yeah.
I think the same weight I've been giving you will be close.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
These guys
Speed's
know what
the
they're
same.
doing, but that slowed down a bit. You relay that to your skipper. This is going back 8 foot.
Yeah, and these guys, Brendan's in a better path because Cooey had to come across the slide path.
Needs a bit of the red for the win. Facing 3, Brendan Bottcher. Out of the Saville Community
good.
Sports Center in Edmonton.
Line's good.
Decent. 89% on his draws. Thiessen needs the 4.
Mine's good.
Nothing yet from Martin. Thiessen with a dust. Needs the 4 for the win. Looks perfect, says Darren Moulding. To the 4. Get it to the 4. Get it to the button for the win.
Yeah, super nice.
Yes. Nice. Good one.
Make the final Alberta 8-7 over wildcard Cooey.
See you in a few days.
Yeah, a few days. As Cooey drops his second, now 7-2, and Alberta go to 7-2 as well. Wonderful way to start our championship pool play. As Alberta picks up the win. So here's a story, isn't it? The Howard-Madaw combination. Wayne's World. So far it is Wayne Madaw. Stays top of the table with the win over Saskatchewan. And then look at the bunch at 3 losses, and we know that 4 is very, very difficult to survive in this championship pool. So coming up this evening, when we join you again, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll see if Wayne Madaw can keep it going wild card against John Epping, the Ontario champion. Again at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Brendan Bottcher against Cooey. Outstanding game. Keeping an eye on it, of course we are. This is the Canadian Men's Curling Championship, the Tim Hortons Brier, and all of it on Canada's sports leader, TSN. Sports Center is next.